game tonight?
Yes, Ryan and Noah.
The radio sign?
It's the go to work, sir.
We're on. Good evening, Lanier County Bulldog fans. We're here at Roquemore Field. Excited about this opening spring season game. Our young Bulldogs are taking the field. Looks like Rashad Brockington, number 5, Kyle Sermons, number 7, 65, number 65, Isaiah, and number 64, Anelius. And so it looks like they're going to be serving as our captains today. I'm Ryan Tootin. Glad to be with you again this year. Tonight in the press box, we have Noah Tootin, who is a graduating senior. Noah, what do you think about today? I mean, do you have any flashbacks of being on the field?
Yeah, I mean, it's a hot summer day right here coming at you live. They're in all black today. There's a little intimidation factor on the field today, but it's going to be a good one.
That black gets hot, don't it? You see everybody wearing black down there, and you notice a little bit, hey, Philip, doing all right?
Hey.
Got one of our graduates here, Robert Zirkle from Tuscaloosa. He's been there. How many years you been there? 2 years. 2 years playing wide receiver. Had a great, successful career here at Lanier County, Roquemore Field, and stepping into the press box. Glad to hear here. Coach Brett Rogers, how you doing there, man? Everything's good with you? I didn't. Yeah, I told you that the other day. I just didn't say anything out loud. I didn't know if everybody knew. But it's good to see Brett Rogers here. Brett Rogers has done a great job with our tennis team and our middle school football team and everything else. And I call him Big Sexy. He's just a loving kind of guy. And so if you're out there listening to us tonight, we're so glad that you're on the air listening to us. You can also watch it live on YouTube. And Jeremy, he'll be giving us all that information in just a few minutes. Looks like our guys are taking the field. Oh, all right. You can watch us live on Lanier County Network, LCN TV. You can subscribe to our channel at laniercountynetwork.com. And so hope that you are viewing and listening as we will support these young men tonight. Who are we playing first? Anybody know? Hey, Pete. Who are we playing? Hey, Pete. Who's out there first? Atkinson County? Atkinson County is meeting in the middle of the field there with our Lanier County Bulldogs and getting the coin toss. Captains are meeting one another. Tonight's game will be set up. Let's see, they'll play one quarter against Atkinson, and then Atkinson will play Berrien, and then Berrien will play Lanier, and then Lanier will play Berrien. I believe that's the setup tonight, but if it's not, we'll let you know as the game goes. What you think, Noah? You having any?
It looks like Atco is kicking off, and we will defer to the second half.
I tell you what, I'm excited to see these young men. Of course, you've played with a bunch of them, and so I'm excited to see them. I tell you what, it looks like a good group of kids lined up there in the end zone, and as they're lined up down there, it looks like they're going to be ready to. Looks like got them excitement. You know, it's a young team this year. Of course, you know, with your graduating class last year, y'all graduated a lot of kids, and there's a big young group coming up, and so I know there's only a few seniors out there. So I know that our new coach, Kurt, has his work cut out for him, but he's doing a great job in trying to build this program back up. Of course, with a new head football coach comes a lot of new changes, and we'll be letting you know about those as we get them. And Bulldogs take the field. Going to be led by Rashad Brockington, young freshman that's coming up, going to be a sophomore, tremendous athlete. Did a great job stepping in last year when our quarterback got hurt, set some state records, and so I know that he's going to be excited tonight. I'm really excited, Noah, to watch the line tonight to see.
Yeah, that will be interesting with only 3 seniors this year.
3 seniors, and I tell you, I know Isaiah and Anelius playing the line. Who else?
And Titian Metzer, the kicker.
Yeah, of course, he's not going to be on the line, but I tell you what, he put some boots up last year, man. He
with his longest being
43?
No, 53.
53. I know he put a couple up last year that was absolutely unreal, and so only got 3 seniors. And so it's going to be interesting to see this young team and how they do. They're going to be taking the ball on the 30-yard line.
Yeah,
we're going to be on offense. We're going to be on offense. I thought we had deferred, but it looks like that.
Yeah, they did it. They did it different. They're not kicking off for safety reasons.
I tell you, I like those uniforms. Atkinson got it's bright red and against this dark black. Rashad puts a man in motion.
Hand off to the right side. It's a sweep. Gain of about 3.
I tell you what, man, them Atkinson Rebels, I'll tell you what, they were all over that. I tell you, it looks like they came to hit, get some of those first hits out of the way, and start getting some of those jitters out. I don't know a lot about Coach Williams' scheme that he runs, so he's probably going to show a whole lot right now.
It's looking like a lot of spreads starting off with.
That's Kyle Brockington. Kyle Brockington, number 9, playing out wide receiver.
They got a guy in
Lined
motion.
up on the right, got a guy in the motion. Takes number 12. Oh, got him by the shoestring.
Lost 2.
C.J. Johnson. C.J. Johnson, wide receiver, 11th grader.
We got a 3rd and 8 approaching us.
Tell you what, man, that's going to be a long third down there. Again, you got wide receivers on both sides. Everybody spread. Rashad, he fumbles a snap, but he pulls it up. And he sees,
Downfield?
Man, he had Rashad.
Incomplete
He had Kyle wide open down there.
He had a man wide open.
Had a man wide open, and I tell you what, if they're going to put that number 1 there on Kyle,
That's
Kyle
a matchup. That's a matchup all night.
Yeah, if a quarterback sees that, that's what you want. Is that guy? I think Kyle stands about 6'4", 6'5". He's a young guy, and he's still got a lot of growing to do and a lot of maturing to do. But at the same time, he if they can work with him, I know he's going to do well.
We got a couple guys. We got 3 guys playing both ways tonight on the line.
I was just looking at the roster here while they're lining back up from the kickoff there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we got 14 freshmen. And you know as well as anybody from the positions that you have played that when you're out there as a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, and you're facing some big old 18-year-olds, and it's tough.
Yeah,
it's
definitely
tough.
Can be intimidating, but
well, looking at number 2, that actually he's a good-looking quarterback, tall, lanky guy.
They take it on the 36.
Little pitch.
Right.
Man, what a nice run there. Good stiff arm on the outside there. It looks like the tackle
was
was
about 15.
I'm trying to see what that number is there coming off the sideline there. I'm trying to see who made that tackle. Try to get all these new numbers in this year. That looks like number 80, Colton Hughes.
Hodges.
Really?
Yeah.
Hughes.
Might be Hughes.
A little pitch to the left side.
Cuts it back in the middle.
Cuts it back.
For a gain of
like maybe Isaiah
1.
George was in on that, as well as number 23. Number 23, Shamar Bell. I tell you, after watching you for the last couple of years and learning all the numbers and while you was in there, it's going to be kind of interesting to see all these new kids wearing these the new numbers and stuff. Just quarterback keeper.
They ran a triple option.
Oh, tell you what, O'Neill took a big lick on the guy that was the leading blocker over there.
They had a triple option play. It looked very clean. Very clean. Looked really good. Just 1st and 10.
That's first down. They line up. Looks like they got 3 in the backfield. Got 1 out to the far right. Little keeper. Oh, great
good
tackle.
play.
Good play there.
Loss of 6.
That's a great way to stay in there and play your position. It's number 10, Jordy Esquivel. What a great play. He played his position well on that. Stayed right where he needed to stay.
Yeah, he kept outside contained is what you have to do as a defensive end. Put 2 guys in motion outside. It's a pass. Downfield, incomplete. Wide open in the flats. He had room to run. It is 3rd down and 15. Third down and 15. They have all spread with one back in the backfield. Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking downfield, throws to the flats. It's complete. Perfect form tackle. It'll
Pass
be
complete.
fourth and 10.
Fourth and 10.
Fourth and 9.
Fourth and 9. That was a good little play there. But Bulldogs are all on top of that, so that was good.
They're going to go for it, I presume. They got a wide side to the right.
We're on the left hash.
Quarterback takes snap. He's looking left.
Oh,
he
he's
throws it
throwing it up.
downfield. He's got a man covered.
Ooh.
Incomplete. Great defense.
Great defense stood right here. It's very clean. No penalties. Did a good
Keontae,
job.
Keontae was all over that.
What's he doing down there?
Bulldogs will have a first and 10 from their 40-yard line.
Now will be Lanier's ball.
On the
They don't have the numbers out, but
40-yard line. Got a couple guys in motion. Jesse Rodriguez in motion. I tell you, Jesse did an amazing job on special teams last year.
quarterback keeper.
He keeps it.
He throws
it out.
Ooh.
Ooh. Took his feet out from under. Wasn't a bad play, though.
Gain of 8.
That was Jesse Rodriguez. I tell you what, you get Jesse out there in the open field, and he's got some wheels on him. And last year, I tell you, at the end of the season, it seemed like everywhere we looked on special teams, there was Jesse. And you get him in open field, and he can scat.
3 yards to go, 2nd and 3.
Wide side of the field to the right.
A little bit of motion there by the running back, but
Looks like it's going to be a first down. Right up the middle.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
They're going to give it to him. First down and 10.
What numbers are running back this year? Let's see. Number 20.
That's Josiah Hill.
Josiah Hill. I tell you,
Josiah Hill's really going to step up this year.
Yeah, he's going to step up this year, and I think he'll be a 11th grader, and it's about time. You know, he did some good things on practice last year, and so expecting big things out of him this year.
Got spread. Takes the snap right up the middle.
Big hit there by the inside linebacker, just laying there waiting on him. Didn't pick up any yards on the play. Was able to hold on to the ball very tightly.
2nd and 10. On the 50.
2nd and 10.
Spread again.
Little
Ball
high
snapped
snap.
high. He double clutches. Rashad.
Rashad fought, and looks like he might have picked up a couple of yards.
Gain of 1.
I tell you what, they got to take care of that quarterback this year because I'm not sure who the backup quarterback is. I guess Jacob Fairclough.
The 9th grader.
And
Ball snapped high again. He throws it.
throws it out there.
Completed.
A good run, like a first down. It's going to be a good run.
No, he's probably short a yard.
He's short. He ain't short much.
He's short by a yard.
Give him Hodges with the ball.
Short.
I'm sure they'll try to run it right up the middle here. Number 7, that looks like Kyle Sermons is coming in. Number 12, C.J. Johnson. I tell you, that's going to take some getting used to. I've called you number 12 for many, many years. To see somebody else come out on the field with number 12, definitely a little different. Again, I'm Ryan Tootin. I'm glad to be in the press box with Noah Tootin tonight. Oh, what a play by the defense. What a play by the defense. Number 75, is just able to step into the hole there and just wrap up Josiah. Was nowhere to go. Stopped the run immediately. It looks like they tried to create a hole, and it looks like he just stepped into it. But I've got a little transition here. And, of course, again, I'm saying I'm up here with Noah Tootin. And after many years of playing football, Noah has made a decision to play baseball in college. Baseball season just ended, and so Noah's at a lull right now getting ready for college, and he has signed with Faulkner University. We had 4 of our baseball kids this year to sign, 4 of our seniors. I know 3 of them were also football players, dual athletes. Trenton Berryhill, who's going to Bruton Parker, Andrew Rowland going to Bruton Parker, and then Dawson Searcy, who has signed with ABAC College. And so 4 of our young men signed to go play baseball. 3 of those also played football this past year and grew up playing football, and some of them even playing basketball and other sports as well. And so looks like the coach is ever talking to Isaiah George, trying to get him his mind cleared up.
Yeah, you got to think Isaiah's playing both ways, and it's hot. It is hot.
And Isaiah, he's still got I tell you, Isaiah has really put on some weight. He's
looking
bulked
good.
up a lot. I tell you, he looks good. He was over at he was volunteering. He's a great kid. He was volunteering at the Impact Center the other day, and I was talking to him, and I tell you, he's getting tall and thick. And all right, got a handoff.
Hit in the backfield.
But he missed the tackle. Got a first down. Got a first down. Took out the lineman over there.
He was hitting the backfield, not wrapped up.
Yeah, he just wasn't. Just couldn't get his arms around him. No, I had to get used to this press box. A lot of love up here in Brett.
Yeah.
A lot of love.
Oh, man. Atco, 1st and 10 on the 45. Quarterback takes a snap. Handoff to the left. He has room. A good wrap-up tackle. Ooh, took his feet out for under him.
Number 16, Deontay Whiteside on the play. Number 1,
Gain of about 6.
the rushing play. Good for about 6, 2nd and 4.
A thing Atco does really good about is changing players in and out so they don't get tired. That's one thing we're going to have to start doing here when it gets later in the game. There's a timeout called on the field.
Timeout. Is that with Atkinson?
Yes.
Not sure who our officials are today out there. I'm sorry I don't have all that information, but looks like we got some officials are meeting in the middle of the field, as well as everything going on down there on the bottom. The water boys going out to give our guys some water. Not a whole lot of fans here today. Got a few on both sides. Well, you got to think,
it is, when I say it's hot, it is hot.
It is warm.
And it rained about 2 hours ago.
It's rained every day this week. And,
so not
I
only
was
is
hoping,
it hot, it's sticky hot.
Yeah, there's that steam out there. And I was hoping to get in some good football today. I was afraid it was going to rain us out, but lucky it's held off. I tell you, though, I'm looking across our sideline here, and a lot of young boys out there.
Yeah, that's a
and we don't
good
see
thing.
A lot of our big boys.
That's a good thing with a new coach. He's going to be able to
it's going to take him a
grow
couple
with
years.
these boys.
It's going to take him a couple years. You look on the other side over there at Atkinson, man, they got number 74 and that number 72 and 56 or whatever it is around the middle of the field. I mean, they outweigh our boys by a long shot. You can tell the difference in the size, and I tell you, that's a big old line that boy jumped off sides. Who was that? That's the first flag we've had today. And that is number, can't tell who that is.
Who's on the line? That is
30-something. No?
I could.
Oh, no, he's holding his, is that Jesse? I see the long, no, there's Jesse on the side, long hair.
I don't think he's wanting to look back at the coach.
He ain't looking at the coaches, is he? And so just,
he jumped
again. But he
Hand off to the right.
To the
speedy
Man.
guy.
Yes, sir. That guy had definitely had some speed coming out of the backfield there. They're number 8. Picked up several yards. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and what's that, about 4? Something like that.
Yeah.
2nd down and 3.5 for 4. That's number 54 was the guy who jumped off, and that is Brandon Locks.
Takes a snap. Same play to the left this time.
I thought there was a
linebackers got a hold of him, but I think he had enough for a first down.
Yeah, he had enough for a first down. And that was a good hole on that side. It did close up, but not before they got several yards out of it. And
First and 10 on the 20-yard line.
I think number 10 was the first linebacker to hit him on the last play. They got a 3-man in the backfield, probably looking at a triple option right here. There it is. He gives it off.
like he pulling our guys a little bit.
Good job by the defensive end crashing that play.
I tell you, their quarterback looks good. He's tall. He's like he's got some good
Speed.
skills behind him. Got a lot of speed, and so
He hasn't thrown the ball really yet.
no, he had that one pass over here to the side, I believe, or two passes, I
Two
guess.
passes,
The one that
both
was
incomplete.
incomplete. No, one was complete and picked up about 5 or 6 yards.
Wide receiver going out to the left, way
Way left.
wide.
Yep.
Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off. Great
Oh,
job by the
I
defense.
tell you what, that number 10 right there
Great
is putting
job
on
by
a
the
show,
defense.
man. I tell you what, that Jordan Esquivel, number 11, number 10, he has hit that position hard, man. And was he playing last year? I just don't
No,
remember.
he
him.
wasn't.
I don't.
He
I
wasn't.
don't
I
know.
don't-
recognize him.
I don't know him, but he looks like a pretty stout guy.
Yeah, he plays his position.
He's not
well.
scared to hit somebody.
No. Number 64 was like a Nelius Dean. Yep, Nelius Dean running in. Isaiah coming off.
Got a wide receiver wide left, 3-man in the backfield, wide right also.
Oh,
False start.
false start.
on the
False start.
offense. Back him up. It's third down. Probably third down and 15. 16.
5-yard penalty, repeat, third down.
There's a lot of pointing going on out there, but at the end of the day, it don't really matter. That number 72 's coming off the field. Yeah, we backed them up a little bit. Looks like it's they gotten all the way down,
Yeah,
in the
we
red
gotta-
zone.
we
We
gotta
backed
watch-
them up a little bit.
Probably watch a pass right here.
I would
It's third
think
and
so. You
long.
got 3 in the back.
Oh, he takes a step.
Oh, and he
He's
takes
throwing
it.
a slant. Incomplete.
Oh, incomplete. Almost picked
Right
off.
through his hands.
Almost picked off by number 12, C.J. Johnson. He was there and just a step behind the pass.
That's pretty solid defense on the.
That was a great slant, though. That's a great
Yeah.
play. You'll see that and more. I mean, if I was a coach, I'm going to throw that one more because he should have caught that
well,
ball.
they're playing too high safety, so of course they're going to throw slants.
Right.
They're not going to go deep.
Again, got one right next to the quarterback in the backfield.
A pass
Stays in.
again. He's got forever to throw it. He's
Again,
rolling
that
out to the
Jordan.
right. He throws it and is it incomplete.
Incomplete.
Great hit.
Incomplete.
Great hit. He was bobbling the ball,
Bobbling,
and
yeah.
who was that? 20.
Number 21.
Josiah Hill came in for
Is
a
that number
kill
21?
shot.
Is that Cortez? Number 21? Yeah, Cortez Robinson, number 21, got a lick in there as well. Tell you, Cortez is really looking good.
Yeah, as he was saying, Cortez is looking good, and the main thing about Cortez is he's a freshman this year, and that's a great thing. He's probably 6'1", 6'2".
And works hard.
He
I
does.
mean,
He gets it in the
works
weight room.
hard.
He's
He
probably
hits it.
gained 35 pounds since the
Yeah,
beginning.
I can't wait to see
of
him
this
as
year.
a senior if he keeps it up, And the thing about it is, he's a great kid.
Yeah,
He's a great
He
kid.
has his mind where it should be.
Yep. And so that's that number 10 down there. That's the first time I've ever seen him. So you got Cortez, Kyle Shermans, Jordy, and number 23, Shamar Bell. These guys down there are getting some getting coached up by the coach there.
Yeah, we got the ball back. High snap.
Oh,
Bobbled ball.
Ball to ball.
Uh-oh, got the ball. He cuts back.
They
and
got
a
a flag in
in
the backfield.
He gets hard. He gets hit hard right at the line of scrimmage.
Luckily, we didn't lose that because, I mean, that was a bobble here, bobble there. It was like a false start. Illegal. Yeah, illegal motion. I tell you what, I know Kyle Brockington didn't play much the last couple of years. And again, Kyle stands about 6'4", 6'5", and they got him matched up here to this number 5. And I know that Rashad got an arm on him, and so I don't know if I wouldn't take a chance to throw it on downfield here. They're not playing; their safety's playing over, and so I tell you, D. Henry looking good. See him running off the field right now, and so I know that he got some reps in last year as a young freshman, and so hopefully see some good things out of him this year as well. I tell you what, that was a pretty tough penalty there. Puts us back on the 10-yard line. Oh, high snap. Looks like it's going to end up being a safety.
He's got to get it. Throw it
Throw
away.
it away. Good job by a young quarterback. Good job. It's going to be
A late hit, I think.
no, I think
intentional
it's
grounding.
Intentional grounding, I believe. Yep, intentional grounding. Safety. That's a tough play right there. And so,
For Atkinson County.
I tell you what, Noah, you know, playing as a quarterback for many years, how many high snaps did you have?
More than I would like.
No, I'll tell you what, I remember a game over against Clinch County that I think we had 4. We were in the, I think about 10-yard line, and by the time that we finally got one off, I think we had lost about 50 yards or more, 50, 60 yards. We went from the 10-yard line to about the 10-yard on the other end. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah, bad snaps are about the quarterback's worst nightmares because you have to look at the safety, you have to look at the corners, and the moment you have to look at something that you're not prepared for, there's the whole playoff.
I tell you, and we understand. I mean, as a center, it's a tough job out there because, I mean, you got to get rid of the ball and get ready to block at the same time.
Yeah,
so I mean, it's
I can
tough
imagine.
for them
It's
too.
very
And I'm, you know, the guy on nose there, he's a pretty big guy that was over that. And I'm not sure who's playing our center.
We're back on defense. Atco has the ball at the 50.
I'm not sure. I didn't even notice who our center was
Quarterback
this year.
takes the snap.
Oh, he got it.
Oh,
I
great
tell you
play
what,
by number 10.
number 10.
He bats the ball down.
That number 10's been at the right place every time, hasn't he?
I like how he plays. I was
noticing the Lanier County helmets this year. They're going
flat black.
Flat black, and with no stickers on them, no nothing. And so, I see the number 51 there, Kel Rogers. So he's getting a few snaps here on the sideline, getting a little practice in. Him and Rashad.
That's a young dude, too.
Yeah, he is.
Very young. I'm talking.
Yeah, I watched him. I helped Coach Rogers last year in the middle school, and he did some middle school last year.
Hard run up the middle, gained
by the
about
quarterback.
5.
Was that by the quarterback?
No,
I was running a
running
running back, number 8.
County with a run straight up the middle, pick up a 5, brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5. I tell you what, Atkinson just playing smash mouth, just kind of keep hitting.
I mean, why wouldn't you? When
You got a line that size, man. Why wouldn't you?
Every single one is head and shoulders above the other
Every one of them.
But it's 3rd and 5. Toss right. Oh, he's got room to run.
Cornelius is there, but
good
no way he's
cutback.
gonna catch. Looks like his own man about tackled him.
It just about.
That number 88 over there had him by the shirt tail. I think he's wanting to drag him, but just about slung him down. Of course, that was a first down, though.
Yeah, it would have been nice having that 4th down right there in the middle of the field, get the ball back. But here we go, first down on the 37.
Maybe this coach here can keep their mind into it. Got a minute, 25 seconds left here in this quarter.
Ball snap, handoff
Again,
right
up the middle.
That
right
number
up
8 just had a great cutback.
Nothing.
That might be a touchdown. He's at the 5.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
I tell you what, that number 8 looked sweet. I tell you what, was a great hole right there that he was able to get up in there. And that, like you said, you got a couple of our guys playing both ways already. Got a couple of them got the hands on the hip, and it's tough.
I think everybody was expecting pass right there on first down, to be honest with you.
And he went left, and I tell you what, that was a big run.
They're going to go for 2 right here. Don't know if they have a kicker or not.
I don't know. They got a pile of youngins on the sideline, though. I tell you what, I'd give that number 8 again and say, let's finish it. There you go.
Is.
No, number 2 kept it. He
fumbles it.
Isaiah George covers him up. And
2-point convict.
that was about it. I tell you what, everybody went with number 8, that number 2, if that quarterback keeper, he would if he had kept his hands on it, he'd have probably scored 2 on that one, but just couldn't quite keep his hands on it.
Those balls are probably a little slippery after the rain.
After the rain and steam out there. The field looks good, though.
Yeah, field looks great.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny. Next Saturday, this field will still be painted as we're walking for graduation, but that's exactly how I would want it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, ain't it?
A lot of teachers were complaining about the field being painted. It's just part of you.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Sometimes maybe some of the last times y'all boys has put a lot of years out there to be on that field, and it's only fitting that it is painted.
1 minute, 7 seconds left on the clock.
The score is 8-0, Atkinson County.
6-0.
I'd say 6-0. I'm sorry, that's right. No, 8, because it was a safety a while ago.
Oh,
that
my
was
bad.
Yep,
It was a
yep.
safety.
All right. You got Kyle going out here. Throw it. Oh,
Wide open.
Wide open.
He takes a cutback. He's going up out
Great.
of bounds.
Good throw by Rashad Brockington. Keontae Hodges was right there, wide
open.
Longest one we've had of the game so far. Took about 10 seconds.
Looks like the offense has a little pep in their step.
Yeah.
Back on the field. The defense is switching out players. They line up pretty quickly. We
Kyle,
got 3 wide to the left.
Kyle can. He's got to get open.
Takes a snap.
Oh,
fumbles the ball. Fumbles the ball.
Somebody landed on it. It looks like Cornelius Dean or somebody like that might have landed on it on that point. Can't see if that was D. Henry.
Plays like that, all it is luck.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And when you have a good drive going, you got to hold on to that ball. There's a flag on the play.
Way out there. What's that flag there, Noah? It's way out there. Can't tell what they're doing. Illegal substitution, right?
Illegal substitution.
On the defense.
Got the play off fast enough.
Well, that bailed us out. Fumble goes into a 5-yard gain. A 10-yard gain.
10-yard gain, first down. We are.
So, I'll tell you what. It puts us on the 20-yard line.
We're in the red zone.
It was illegal substitution on defense.
We're in the red zone on the 18.
Illegal substitution? Yeah. We got up here Denny Fender, one of our school board members out here supporting our young men. Just stopped up here in the press box. Rashad takes the throw.
Long throw across the field.
Picked up about 5.
5, but that's a great throw. That's a hard throw.
E.J. Brown, a young 9th grader.
The cool thing about that throw was the corner was playing 5 yards off, so he had to get that ball out quick. There's no lace throw.
E.J., he's tall and lanky, and he looks about the size of a pencil. Got 17 seconds. Let's get the playoff, guys. Come on, call a timeout, coach, or something.
Give it to Tission. He'll put it through the upright.
I guess
But they might let the time run out, go to the next quarter.
There you go. They'll come over here. As I was saying, we appreciate Denny Fender. He stopped here in the press box. It's always good to see our school board members who come by and support these young men and their hard work and dedication to the game of football. And so always excited that they come in and give their support. Got a pretty good little fan base out here. A lot of the kids have showed up there in the student section over there on the left side.
A lot of students have come to this game. That's pretty cool.
Yep. Start supporting these young men.
But everybody's kind of curious of what this new season is going to hold with the new coach, young players. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do. They're switching the field right now. They're going to be on, I believe, I couldn't tell you.
I'm fighting a little summer cold, so I got a little sniffles, so just ignore that. Some people out there under the umbrellas trying to keep a little bit of the shade.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
I see Scott Ray, our vice principal and also athletic director, also is our assistant baseball coach out on the field supporting these young men.
Got a lot of new coaches, which is great to see. A whole new staff.
We're going to run down here some of the things here. Of course, our athletic directors we just made mention of. Scott Ray, our head coach, is Kurt Williams. Offensive coordinator is Sean Sharp. Defensive coordinator is Will DeTore. Running back coach, Greg Seeley. Wide receivers, Andretti Lloyd. Offensive line, Steve McCall. Defensive line, T.J. Brown. And defensive backs, Zaries Kimbrough. And so we got a couple of the some coaches that have come back, but almost all those coaches are new, have not met all of them, have spent some time with the new coach. Seems like he's got a good mindset of some things that's going to be taking place.
All right, we have a 2nd and 5 ball snap. He throws
slant. Had a man open, but just rushed the throw and just couldn't get it where he needed to get.
I believe his foot slipped, to be honest with you.
Just step back, and I tell you, I'm excited seeing Rashad continue to grow, and I think he's one of the better athletes in this entire school, and he can do some great things. So we got 3 out to the far right. 3 out to the far right.
There's another throw. He has a man open. He's going to get the first
Oh.
down, and he's out of bounds.
Tell you what, that was a good throw and a good catch by Keontae. Yeah, Keontae Hodges, number 4. That
Man,
was
he's
a
really
great
showing
catch.
out this afternoon.
Huh?
So he's really showing out this afternoon.
Yeah. That's a first down. First and goal. Looks like we've got about 6 yards to go. E.J. Brown to the far left. Kyle Brockington to the far right.
Ball snapped. Ball's thrown. Ooh.
Oh, again, Keontae put a little move
Oh,
on him.
man.
Touchdown.
Broke his ankle.
Broke his ankles. What a play there by Keontae. I tell you, man, he put the brakes on that wet field, and it held. And so Rashad throws his first touchdown of the spring season. And so got a little life. They'll go for 2.
They're going to go for 2.
Can't tie this game up.
2-point conversion coming up. The Texans will tie this game up.
So we've got, again, we got the same setup that we just had. Josiah Hill next to the quarterback.
Puts Keontae in motion to the right. Ball snap. Flag.
False start. Just gives them a little bit more room.
False start on the offense.
Looks like we'll line up and do it all over again. Taking in number 6, Xavier Ryan.
Ball snap.
Rashad looking for him. He's in motion. Throws it
throws
up in the air.
Touchdown.
No,
Two
takes a point. Number 6, 2-point conversion is good. Number 6, Xavier Ryan, young man, was able to step in there. 10th grade.
Zay also plays baseball. Plays right field and center field.
11:33 to play.
Huh?
I didn't think they did.
They got a safety a while ago. Yeah, they got a safety. Yeah, when Rashad threw it out of bounds a while ago.
Hey, you got some sunflower seeds?
Huh?
What'd you do with them sunflower seeds?
Oh, they're at the building. We just had some fans come up here and have a conversation and trying to correct us up here. But we got it under control. Hey,
That's
we
exactly
appreciate
right.
your help. And so I tell you what, that's a big momentum booster for our young men.
Yeah, the game is tied up. But
hey,
here's the bad thing about having that long offensive drive is the offense for Atco got to rest. Quarterback takes the ball. Oh, he's going deep downfield.
Oh.
Got a man wide open, and he misses him clearly.
Man.
He's probably
He had
10
two
yards
men.
of
2 men wide
10
open.
yards of grass between them.
And that number 12 right there that C.J. Johnson is pointing out to number 6, Keontae. He said, "Hey, listen, you got to cover that man."
Someone missed their
Somebody
coverage right
missed
there.
their coverage
He
on
was
that.
wide open. How the quarterback didn't see that
Yeah.
is beyond me.
And I know that number 2, their quarterback's got an arm on him too. He could have. That was.
He could have put that one
Yeah.
in the end zone.
Got a few of the defensive players.
Same formation they've been in all
Oh,
night.
they pulled him off sides. Another flag. Our guys got to get a little bit more discipline.
Offsides on the defense.
I tell you, that number 10 right there, I'm impressed by him. I tell you what, he's taking the lead down there and telling people directions and stuff, talking to D. Henry on that about his assignment that he just missed. And I like seeing some leadership down there and some young men to step up to the plate.
Quarterback takes the snap. They've tried a hard count twice.
Hey, if it ain't broke.
Oh,
I don't know what
it might be a
false start,
false
I believe.
start.
Nope, got no flag. We got all kind of laundry on the field. I see 3 flags. It's like the white cap said that it was a false start, legal motion there on the offense. So they lost 5, and they gained 5, they lost 5.
I see a new thing in high school football going on with the coach for Atco have the white gloves on. The Michael Jackson look out
Oh,
there.
my goodness, I did not see that over there.
That's the new Michael Jackson look on the sideline.
Well, Michael Jackson's son only had 1 glove, so I'm not really sure about that one. But I've never seen that. But it looks like a band director to me or something. I don't know. Oh, and he
Oh, ball on the
fumbled.
ground.
Oh.
Oh,
Come on, guys.
And he's hit hard.
I tell you what, that number 10 was right there on top of it.
Third and 5.
D. Henry
Third
had
and
him by
15.
the waist, and that number 10, that Geordie guy, just came up there and said, "Hey, let me help you out on this." Dropped him back about another 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, I'm really
third
liking.
down and
I'm
15.
really liking how number 10 is playing. He's got a little swag
He
about
does,
him.
man. I'm impressed.
He's playing right outside linebacker at the moment. He's got to contain that outside, but they have a true spread. One back in the backfield. Quarterback.
Number 12 way out here on the right
He's
side.
looking to the right.
Oh, number 88 is
Oh,
wide
holding,
open.
holding.
Somebody got to get him. Get a little stiff arm there by the quarterback. Nowhere to go.
He's hit hard on that. He's hit hard out of bounds.
Was a hold on that play.
I guess Whitecap didn't see that one,
Yeah.
but it was clear.
It is a spring game. They'll probably let them get away with a little bit more than they normally would.
4th down for the Rebels.
This is 4th. They're going to punt the ball.
I don't think they'll punt the ball in the spring game, will they?
No, what they do
I
is
just
they flip,
rotate. Yeah,
they
they
flip
just
the
flip
field.
the field. No, they were lining up down there like they were going to kick it or something. Let's see what Coach Williams pulls in.
I have. I'm looking at the sideline. I see Kalen Wright over there on the chain gang. He's about to go to Georgia
Yeah,
Southern.
Kalen was one of our young men. I guess he's the only one out of our off the team last year that signed with
Yeah,
football.
he's literally one of my best friends last year. Protect me on the line. I know I could roll out to the right. He had me.
I tell you what, stands about 6'4", about 230 pounds. Hard worker in the weight room.
Absolutely. And he is an absolute genius in the
So
classroom.
smart. Got a great head on his shoulders. Going to Georgia Southern, I'm excited to hear about some great things that he's going to be able to do. I know that once he gets over there and gets in their program, he's going to do some great things. Rashad steps
Rashad's
back.
looking back. He takes. Oh, what a great
Keontae
throw.
is putting on a show.
That's a great job by the quarterback. Looked like
Zay's
he was running.
Xavier, if he'd get in there and take a lick, he was getting more in the way. And he's telling him, he's like, come on, get out of the way, make a block. But you can't stop the progress of the play. What a great pass. And I tell you, Keontae.
That was a great pass. What he did was he looked like he was running, put the brakes on, and then threw the ball.
Keontae's got, his feet works great right now. They are just on point.
No, he had a lot of big plays at the end of last year, too.
Yeah, I think there was one game, I think it was a JV game, I think he had about 3 interceptions in one game. And so our defense has got a little movement going on right here.
Our offense.
And now our offense. Now that you've mentioned that coach over there in the white gloves, my head goes over there constantly. Watching it. That looks funny.
We're moving the ball pretty good right here. We're on the 36 going in.
Yep, 36. Tell you what, 9 minutes, 47 seconds left on the clock. The score right now is Atkinson 8, Lanier County 8. So some great things right here. It's got a good tie ball game going on. Our offense and defense is hanging in there, playing a good game. You know, Atkinson's a good-sized team here and got some great players. They got a lot of kids returning, got a lot of size. We're a young team. At the same time, I tell you what, it looks
They got
good.
some heart to them.
I see Josh down there.
Josh. I spent a lot of time with him.
Of course, there's a snap.
Oh,
Shot looks to the left,
oh,
looks to the
deep
right.
throw.
Got a deep throw, got it perfect.
Oh
man!
Oh, he had a lot of touching going on right there at the end of the throw. Kind of pushed him out of the way.
I tell you, I miss those days watching old James Green get up there and catch that ball like that.
Oh, James Green would go climb the ladder.
Yeah, James would have got that one, and we had some great wide receivers last year, and so at the same time, but do see some from the Valdosta Orthopedics down there. As Noah said, he spent a lot of time with him. Noah tore his MCL and PCL last year, and Josh spent a lot of time with him on rehab. There's a snap, gives it to Josiah Hill.
Oh, he's got room to run.
Josiah Hill takes.
Looked like a horse collar, but I think he grabbed him by the jersey.
I think he got him by the jersey. Got him out there to the outside. Looks like he picked up about maybe 2 or 3 yards on that play.
3rd and 7.
Play by number 20, Josiah Hill. Pick up a 3, 3rd and 7.
Got a 3rd and 7.
Ball snap.
Oh, man, he got that.
Uh-oh.
That linebacker was coming straight in.
Oh, hit hard.
Son, he was hit hard. I tell you what, nobody picked up that linebacker. He came in wide open. Rashad was like, let this ball go. And
Pass is incomplete. Fourth
Keontae
down.
was hit hard. Number 6, Xavier Ryan comes off. Kyle Brockton comes on. Shot up.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Got a little hard count there. Pulled him off sides. Pick up the 5 yards.
Offsides on the defense.
That'll give us 4th and about, 3?
2,
4th and
3.
yeah,
3.
4th and 3.
Fourth and 3.
We appreciate the Lanier County Network, the LanierCountyNetwork.com,
No, jumped off again.
for giving us opportunity and sponsoring this radio show. Offsides.
It'll be 1st and 10. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 26.
First down.
No, 24.
Couple of hard counts have gotten our guys in a great field position here.
I don't even know if that was a hard count as much
I
as he
think
just jumped.
Just jumped.
But
But
we
we'll
got
take it. We'll
we got
take
new
it.
life. We got 3 wide, high snap. He's dropping back. He's got
Got plenty of
time.
time.
He's got one
Oh,
deep
he's
in
got
the
wide
air.
open.
He jumps up in the air. Touchdown!
Kyle, is that Kyle, number 8? No.
The ball pops off the defensive cornerback's
That was Kyle
forehead.
Brockington.
Catches it in the end zone for a
A
touchdown.
little bobble there. Kyle Brockington was able to keep his focus and come down with it. And I tell you what, it's good to see that young
What
man.
a great! That was basically just a jump ball on a 6'4" guy on a 5'8".
8.
Yeah.
Leads to number 9, Kyle Brockton. Didn't have to get the numbers right. Touchdown, Lanier County.
What a great! Tizion Metzger, who was basically perfect last year on kicking. I was a holder for him. We spent a lot of time together during practice, kicking. I don't know if he ever missed one in
I
practice.
tell you what, man, from a young man who's come overseas that never had played football to you talking him into playing, I tell you what, he has come a long way.
Ball snap on the tee,
Boom.
perfectly kicked.
Straight down the
He
middle.
don't even look like he's trying about hit a car.
No.
By number 15, Tizion Metzger. Is good.
Oh yeah. One of the fans came up here and said we had a great kicker. I've seen him boot it 50, 55 yards easy.
Remind you that our concession stand is open. Please visit it and refresh yourself throughout the game.
Yes, the young kicker, he came over from Germany, and I asked him, did he play soccer? He was like, yeah, I play soccer. I was like, can you kick a football? He's like, I never touched a football, so I put it on tee for him. And first kick, he put it through the uprights. I said, hey, we got a ball player right here.
They said, I just found out by one of the coaches at the University of Georgia is actually here to see him today.
Oh my God.
So that's a great perk for him. And I tell you what, they'll get a fine young man if they made that decision to recruit him. And I'd love to see him get an opportunity to put one through the uprights for the recruits that are here to see him. He's got a tremendous leg. Come over from Germany, is that correct?
Yeah.
Offense.
Atco takes the ball, snaps, triple option. Number 1
Little
has
pitch.
it wide outside. He gets.
Ooh!
Ooh, what a hit on
A
the.
clothesline.
What a hit out of bounds. Absolutely drilled him.
16? What was that?
Knocked out of bounds by number 6.
What a great hit. Gain
It
of,
can't
gain
be
of
15.
2.
15's T, so it had to be number 16. That Deontius Whiteside.
That's what. Holy cow, he's really stepped up this year.
I mean, what a
he
big
didn't,
hit.
He didn't touch the field last
He
year.
didn't even touch the
He's
field.
really stepping up this year.
So it's good to see that. So defense has got a little bit of spunk in them right now.
Put a guy in motion to the right. He's looking that way. He
Quarterback
draws
steps back.
it. Quarterback draw. Oh, he's got legs.
room.
He's got room. And a gain
Chase
of,
down there looks like by Jesse Rodriguez, I believe it was. I think that was
gain
number
of
80.
about 20.
Again, the score is 15-8. Your Lanier County Bulldogs
That's
over
really
the
surprising.
Atkinson
That's
County
the
Rebels.
first time we've seen him run to today. Maybe they're saving him for the season.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
want to
sure.
get him
I don't
hurt.
want to get him hurt or
But
something.
the kid has wheels.
Colton Hughes. I tell you what, the breeze, got a nice breeze coming through the press box right now. The window's open. Feels good up here. Maybe it's cooling off a little bit down there.
Oh,
Got a guy in motion, takes it to the far right side.
All right.
he's
Oh,
got
there's
a
holding,
lane.
there's holding.
There's got to be a hold on that number 88.
he still gets the tackle.
Number
there's
88 was right
clearly
there.
holding
yeah,
down. There's
there
the
was
flag.
There's the flag. That was a true hold there. So finally the line judge comes in and says, hey, that ain't going to work.
Holding on us.
On us? How in the world was that?
That's an awful call by the.
Awful call there, guys. That number 88 had him
really.
tied up like he was waltzing him or something, going to dance with
I
him
mean, he
out there.
literally had 2 fistfuls of jersey on the sideline. Yeah, that was an awful call.
There ain't been many calls. Of course, in the spring game, that's the way it should be. They should kind of let it ride a little bit.
Quarterback takes a snap.
Number one to the far left. I tell you what, he's a little scat cat. Oh, he comes
breaks a
back
couple
up.
ankles. Oh, my
Ooh.
goodness.
Who
He was
that?
absolutely laid
Oh, that
out
was
by Kyle.
Kyle
Sermon.
Kyle Sermon put the smack on
Absolutely
him.
drilled him.
Kyle walking around like, I did that. Look at it.
The kid cut back and he just absolutely demolished
Kyle's
him
such
right
a
there.
good kid. Love him to death, man. And good to see that he's in there. And Kyle put a lick on him and he was being held up. They are, looks like,
Wide side of the field to the right.
They're on about the 5-yard line.
Zay's locked down on number 7. You got a feeling they were going to throw it to him on a slant.
Nope.
Right up the middle,
Right up the
number
middle.
8, and they
Man,
stop
what a
him.
defense.
I think they get the first down, though. They only had to get an inch. And they do.
So it's going to be 1st and goal.
Run up the middle, stop by the Bulldogs. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Nope, 1st and goal. I was right. They changed it up, 1st down.
1st and goal.
All right, let's see what that defense is made out of right here. They on about the 3-yard line, 2-yard line. This would be a good chance. Oh, that number 8 just stepped in without even being touched. And so that line made a hole, and there it was. And so that's going to bring our score right now up to 14-15. 14-15, and they're going to go for
kick it or going for
they're
2.
going to go for 2.
No, they don't. I don't believe they
I don't
have
know
a
that
kicker.
they have a kicker, but I tell you what, if that number 8 right there, I think I'd just send him right back up the middle. Now they tried a quarterback keep, a little fake last time he fumbled it. He
Number
just
8?
handed it right to number
yeah.
8. He put his head down and went right up the middle, and our defense had nothing for him.
Down by
So,
1.
We're down by 1.
Getting the ball back with 6 minutes and 35 seconds left.
So that's got something positive.
6:35 left in the 2nd quarter. Atkinson County 16, Lanier County 15.
Again, we want to thank our sponsor, Lanier County Network. We want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel at laniercountynetwork.com. And always appreciate the hard work that they do. Jeremy's up here in the booth with us, and he's running the camera and the YouTube channels and things of this nature, keeping up with all the information for us. I always appreciate the hard work that he does, and work with the baseball program this year as well, trying to get a little bit more visual outreach to our community. We appreciate our fans so much of what they do, and so trying to build this program up and get behind this new coach and these young players and get them excited about being a Lanier County Bulldog and getting able to be a part of this team and doing some great things. As I look around the stadium, I see Dawson, who was a senior. He played last year. He was a tight end. Of course, as I mentioned, I saw Robert Zerker down there, who a couple years ago was a great wide receiver, went to Tuscaloosa College. Is there now. As you said, there is Kalen Wright on the other side doing the chains tonight, going to Georgia Southern. Got a few of our guys out here tonight. I've seen a couple other ones that came out to support the guys, and that's tough, I mean, once you lay down that helmet, it's tough sometimes. But
We got a true spread. Put a guy in motion to the right.
Keontae-
Handoff sweep. He cuts
I'll
it
tell
up the
you
middle
what,
and gets it.
Keontae's
about
got
4.
some brakes on him, don't he? I
Yeah,
mean,
he
can
did.
cut. He can cut about as
And
much
he
as
didn't.
anybody.
The defensive end did a good job containing on the outside, so he had to cut it up or he was about to get smacked.
Couple 2nd and 8.
It's
Yes,
going
sir.
to be 2nd and 8.
It's going to be a big drive here.
Ball snap. He's looking. Oh, what a great play by the defensive end.
Isaiah George had that guy, and he pushed him back a little bit, had his hands on him, but the guy was able to get his hands up in the air and bat down the ball. And he was kind of manhandling Isaiah there for a little bit. Isaiah's probably getting a little winded now. He's been out
Playing
there,
both ways
offense,
all night.
defense, and of course you know how that feels, Noah. You played.
Absolutely.
I remember the Berrien game last year. I think you took about 180 snaps, and offense, defense, special teams, and a lot of our boys did. And sometimes at a small school like that, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, but you got to love it. He
Rashad steps back.
Deep
throws the
ball. He's open. Oh, what a great catch.
Hold on to the ball.
Who is that?
That's CJ, number 12, CJ Johnson.
CJ Johnson. What a great catch.
What a great catch. I tell you what, Rashad looked over to his left, back to his right. CJ was scatting straight down the field. The safety came over, but he was able to pick that off a shoestring.
CJ put a move on the corner right there.
But I tell you what, he picked it off a shoestring. That was a great catch.
And
not the best throw by Rashad, but
a little behind him, but he adjusted. And
what a great wide receiving
it's
play
first
there.
down and 10.
Got a timeout.
5 minutes, 44 seconds left on the clock.
While we got a timeout, again, want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel at LanierCountyNetwork.com. Appreciate their sponsorship and allowing us to let this come to you over the airways and video so that you can keep up. If you're not able to be here, I know a lot of these kids, their parents are working and maybe out of town or wherever the case may be, and you can watch it live on our YouTube channel. And so we appreciate the hard work that they're doing. Again, the Valdosta Orthopedic Association is here. Their sports medicine do a great job in helping keep these young men safe and healthy. And Josh is down there on the field as representation of them and does a great job. A lot more students keep on piling into the stands over there.
All right, we're on the 25 going in, first down.
Rashad,
first and 10. We got a true
Rashad
spread, 3
Steve.
to the right.
Rashad's about 5 yards deep.
Big man motion. Oh, Rashad kicks the ball. He's hit in that, and he kicked.
Tell you that offensive line's got a hold better than that on a quarterback keeper.
He's hit hard in the backfield.
Cornelius Dean's got to be able to step up on that one and keep his block a little bit better on that one than he did on that one. And so 5 minutes left. Again, we're down by 1, 16-15.
Takes the
Steps
ball.
back.
Looking deep. There's
Keontae.
He's ow.
He never had the ball. He fumbled the ball around, just never could quite get his hands on it. Number one thing is you got to catch the ball before you run with it. So I think he was wanting to get down the line before he caught the ball and was just a step ahead.
We got 3rd and 11 right here.
Flag was dropped, but it was picked up and waved off. 3rd and 11.
I'm calling it. If we don't get this right here,
I think
he's going to put
it
straight through the upright.
And that's the only thing I kind of there's a side on me that's a little selfish that don't want him to make because I like to see Tession kick it.
Yeah, the wind's actually pushing into his face, though.
I know, and that's he's got
they try to
such a
hard
leg.
count. They don't get it off. They're playing cover. I think it's cover 1, but the corners are playing way far back.
Yeah, they got a safety pretty deep there.
Oh, they handed off
to Josiah.
Oh, he slung down.
Lost another about 3 or 4 yards on that play.
Hurts. That hurts.
Well, let's see
bad.
if they put Tetsion on this. Well, Tetsion's over on the sideline with his helmet off, so.
What are they doing?
And they may not be able to in the spring game because they can't rush the kicker, and so they may not be able to do that in a game like this.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know all the rules in a spring game. Taking a timeout.
Timeout.
So Lanier County does call a timeout.
Tiziana
does get his. He is going to come
there
out.
It is.
That's what we've been looking for.
Let me check this wind. Oh man, this is a boot at 40 yards. Actually, it's going to be a 46 yard.
No.
Yeah, it is. Where the tees place. That's where the tees place at.
Okay. Plus 10.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't play special teams like that. It'll be from about the 36, which will make it a 46-yard attempt. Yeah.
This will be a 46. Yeah, this will be a 46-yard attempt by number 15.
He's on the left hash. That's where he likes it.
Of course, Noah was his holder last year. And, again, as Noah's the one who encouraged him, they said that Georgia's here kind of giving him a view today.
Ball's on tee. Absolutely booted straight through the uprights. It's good. What a kick.
They could have backed that up another 10
What
yards.
a kick. This kid is amazing.
They could have backed it up another 10 yards, and he had got that one.
And it was effortless. It was absolutely effortless on his part.
If I don't get some attention, I don't know what will. I tell you what, that puts us up, Noah, 18-16, 4 minutes left,
Yeah.
4 minutes, 21 seconds. Tell you what, I like what the new coach is doing. I like what the offense and defense. Tell you what, keeping these kids' heads into it. It's a young team, and so just kind of keeping their heads where that needs to be. All right, our defense is back on the field. And he is. I had him in the backfield.
He's still in the backfield. Oh, blocking the back. What are you doing? Call it. Call it.
Run down there by Cortez Robinson. I tell you, man, Cortez was able to step up. But, man, what in the world? Had him in the backfield.
That quarterback's pretty shifty.
I think it was Aeneas Dean. I think it was 64-54. I think it was Aeneas Dean that had him in the backfield. Just couldn't get his arms around him. And he, like I said, he's a little
4
shifty
minutes left
there.
on the clock. They're going
Here,
to
Lanier County Bulldogs or OU Atkinson Rebels by 2.
Ball snapped.
Oh,
That's a bad play. My goodness.
Get on him, guys.
Oh, he tripped over his own player.
D. Henry had him.
2 yards back.
D. Henry and Cortez had
Man,
him
wrap
in the
up.
backfield.
All they have to do is wrap up. That would be easy 10 yards in the last 2 plays. They would be back on the 10.
That quarterback turned around to hand the ball off to the running back, and the running back decided that he'd go the other way. You could just see that quarterback like, where in the world did my man go?
You can see the disappointment on the coaches on the sideline.
That was a busted play from the get-go.
Nothing is more embarrassing for a coach for players not do what they're told.
Yeah, they got to do what they're told to do, man. That's what you have practices for.
3rd and 5.
We've had him in the backfield twice.
Number 8 gets the ball. He
he's
has
on
so
this
much
limits.
room. Oh, he puts a move on him.
Can Kyle Sermons
He
run him
keeps
down?
going.
I don't think. No. Cortez. Nobody's going to touch him.
Oh, he steps out of bounds.
Steps out of bounds.
He had so much room. I don't know why he did, but
he stepped out all the way back on about the 24.
He is fast.
Yeah,
He's
got
fast.
some wheels
Once he
on
gets
him.
to the second layer, y'all better hold on.
I saw the guys running after him. I know those guys weren't going to chase him down. The only one that had a chance was Jesse, and he had already stepped out of line by the time he got to him. Cortez running off the field over here on the side.
Ball snap. Number 8 again. Spin move off the left side. Off our defensive end was hit by our outside linebacker.
Yeah, I think it was D. Henry. I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
No, D. Henry's coming on the field. Wasn't him? Must have been Isaiah. I tell you what, we've got some poor numbers on our. I never have liked our numbers. Yeah,
Yeah,
was
they kind of
65.
blend into it.
65, that was Isaiah George.
The jerseys are so tight you can't really see the numbers.
Yeah, well, the way the numbers are made, too, they're just kind of 6s look like 8s and 5s and all that kind of stuff. Uh-oh,
Quarterback keep. Stays over the middle. Great job containing the inside, not letting him go anywhere. 3rd down and 8.
What a great stop there by,
Hey, this
by
is
your
a
line.
this is a big defensive hold so
And,
far.
and Isaiah and Aeneas are big guys. They're over here on the sideline right now catching the breath, talking to TJ, one of our defensive coach. You got number 74, Jonathan Flores. That's Flores, okay. And so you got Flores, Isaiah. You got 3 of our seniors, the only 3 seniors, I believe, that are over here on the sideline. Yeah, we don't have 3 seniors, and all 3 of them were talking to the coach at that time.
Timeout, Atkinson County, their last.
Atkinson County takes a timeout. Again, it's good to see so many of our fans out here today. Looks like our stadium's filling up a little bit. Got several that have come out. And Berrien is just now taking the field on the other end, down towards Banks Lake. And they're getting ready. They got the shirts off, trying to stay cool as long as they can.
Yeah, they have a big team this year, as
yeah,
always.
I tell you what, one of the most exciting games I thought we played last year was over at Berrien County.
Yeah, that was a 2-day game.
That was a 2-day game.
Canceled by rain. The bad part about that game was that same day I had ACT early that morning.
Next morning.
Came right out of the ACT from Valdosta State and went straight to the stadium.
I tell you, them boys are tired. That was a tough game that night. I tell you, that's probably the best I'd ever seen Lanier County play was that Friday night. And
3rd and 8, put a guy in motion to the right. He takes the ball.
Oh,
Oh, blocking the back. There it is.
There's
There it
the
is.
flag.
Great job.
Great
and they
tackle
contained
by
him.
Keontae. Got
I
another
went
flag.
late
Got 3.
hit.
Got all kind of laundry on the field out there. You got 3 flags. The white hat is pointing back to the offense. I think it was a block in the back, or was it holding? I don't know which one they're going to call. Oh, they did. Uh-oh. He's pointing over here at it may be offset. Looks like might have been penalties on both sides. White hat looks confused. He's looking around like somebody bail me out.
He's looking confused all game.
We got five stripes out there, and everybody's walking around saying, somebody bail me out now.
Oh, we're backing them up. That's what I like. Backing them up. Big
15,
time.
15 yards.
What was the call?
Targeting. Wow.
Wow. So, is he out of the game? Targeting?
I didn't see him take anybody out. I don't know how that works now, Noah.
If you get a targeting call, you're not allowed back in the game.
That's what I thought.
Gives no 8, triple option. He's going deep. Oh, pick! It's a pick! We're going. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, and we're going on.
Minute 26 seconds.
A minute 26 seconds left on the clock, and we're on offense. And we're
Xavier?
up by 2.
That was C.J. Johnson, or was that number 11? E.J. Brown. It was E.J. Brown, number 11.
Biggest play of the game. Biggest play of the game.
What a big interception there.
Absolutely crazy. Exactly what we needed. Everything just went our way. 1st down and 10.
Now all we need to do is just kind of
Minute 30 left in the clock. Run the ball.
keep our hands on it. This is one of those times that
Finish.
we got to have some
the ball
good
game
discipline
right
to finish. Got to finish strong.
Coach is doing a good job calming the boys down. He knows tensions are high right now.
It was number 16. Give the right count. Deontis Whiteside.
Whiteside, I'm telling you, has stepped up so much this year from last year.
Was he on the team last year?
I
I don't even remember him being on it.
He was on it. That's what tells you about what he's doing this year.
Well, that's awesome, man, to step up. New coach is getting some stuff out of him, and so that's awesome.
Put a guy in
Puts
motion.
a man in motion.
Oh, where's the timeout?
We got
Flag.
a flag.
Oh, yeah. hey, we're gunning it downfield right now.
We had a penalty. They're gonna back us up 5 yards.
He's like, we don't have run plays. What's a run play? Hey, he was disappointed if you didn't walk out with 400 yards passing. Oh, he's slung down.
Josiah Hill.
They're probably going to call a timeout right here with 1 minute and 20 seconds. I don't know if they can.
I don't even know if they got timeouts. It says they got 0 timeouts. So
Oh, they can't.
They can't. So let's let the clock.
Let it run.
Let it run.
Let it run.
Let it run, coach.
Josiah comes off the field, and to replace him
Number 3
is
Andreas.
Oh, what a guy!
I know he's
a
good
great
friends.
guy.
Yeah.
He has a bunch of classes with my sister.
Yeah,
so.
Chloe, my daughter, she thinks the world of him. He's such a great kid. So Andreas takes the field. Young guy, freshman. Just hold on to it at this point.
Oh,
Andreas out there with a
hold on to the ball. Flag. Where's the
I got
flag
a
at?
flag, and that
They're going to stop the clock. Why? Oh my!
Andreas, I think, is going to end up holding because he tackled the guy.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
I don't know that I'd have put that young man in that position at that point to be able to come in and to make that block. He ended up tackling the guy, and so he's got to. Well, we got 39 seconds left. Now, the only good thing is, Noah, we're at second down and about a mile.
Oh yeah, we're in the back 40.
Yeah,
literally.
I tell you what, we keep moving this way, we're going to be standing on the banks of Bankton's Lake
Listen,
down here.
take the snap, take a knee.
We're going to have
Yeah.
we're going to have to ask Berrien down there to step back so we can go on through the end zone if we keep moving backwards.
We got a pond in the back. Hope these boys can swim.
we moving in the wrong direction here.
We're going to let the clock run.
I hope so. Let it run.
Or
It's second down, so, I mean, all you got to do now is.
we should be in victory formation right now, boys.
You get under center. I wouldn't do a shotgun here.
He's going to call timeout.
And then take a knee.
He called time. Yep.
12 seconds.
He called timeout so we wouldn't have a penalty. He let the clock run out as much as he could. They're going to get in victory formation, I believe.
Take a knee, and
It'll be a ball game. It'll be a ball game.
What a great ball game, man. I tell you what. Excited again.
Man, we look good.
I tell you what, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel, the Lanier County Network. No, I tell you what, it's so much fun being up here with you right now. And, of course, I know that you would love to be down on that field with those boys playing and putting in some licks and
getting hit.
And so, but I know that you got a lot of things going on from this point on. And so it's good to see these young boys getting picked up and watching these coaches really doing something special down there with this young group. They should get in the victory formation. Rashad leading his team up. The boys got their hands in the air. They got the guns in the air a little lot.
I've never seen that.
I don't know why he
I
wouldn't
don't
be in the under center right now.
Easy. That's ball game.
It should be a ball game. That kind of scares me
That's
there.
ball game.
That kind of scares me with the high snaps and everything else that you could possibly have when you don't go under center.
That's the ball game.
That's
We
a
won.
ball gamer.
Won with a 46-yard field goal by Atkinson Messer. We talked about him earlier in the game, and we told y'all he was nothing to play around with, and he sure wasn't. He was a critical part in this game.
And no doubt will be seen by coaches, and great things will come from that young man. Can't wait to see what all he does this year. Jeremy, we're going to be taking a break while they set up for the next game. We will be taking a 10-minute break, and we'll be back with you for the next game.
That tells you, though,
Let Noah do most of the talking. No, thank you. Good job, Coach. You can't listen to the radio show because we talk bad about you, Coach. So I want you to not be. I don't want you not like. Are you feeling for the coach? Oh, we already started.
No, that's the JV.
That's a JV.
Oh, they're playing a JV game?
Must be a 10-1 JV game. Yeah, because the coach is on the field out there. That's the JV.
They're playing next year.
Huh? They reset it for the JV game. Right, that's JV. That's JV. Right, that's. I don't know. The head coach came here and did it, so I just assumed that was it. Do what? Hey, Chloe. I'll give it money.
Hey, we need to put 5 minutes on the clock. You know how to do that? We gotta put 5 minutes on the clock. What? Put 5 minutes on the clock?
I started using this, and I just like, well, Brad had, they bought 100 empty crickets. They went, him and his buddy went the day before, caught two crickets. Fished all day, caught two crickets, 100 crickets. So he gave me 150 crickets. I'm like, well, shoot, like you fast fish, or that ultralight, that'd be some fun. So we just one-on-one. I caught about 20, he caught about 20, and then I'm going bass, and I caught about another 30. I mean, I was having a good time. Did you see that? Fumble interception. Yeah. What happened? See that? I mean, you're fixing it in the middle, but you realize that's more hard. Because I mean, I'm going to skip down for something. We start to hit them now. You know, something learned. I said, man, there's a channel on the back.
defending the east side of the field. Berrien County in the first and 10 from their own 30.
Got to get back to work.
All right, Lanier County, we are back on the air. Again, we appreciate our LanierCountyNetwork.com for sponsoring this event. We are in our second game of the spring series. This will be your Berrien County Rebels against the Atkinson County Rebels. And so it's the second series. They'll play 2 quarters, and then we'll have our Lanier County Bulldogs back on the field against Berrien County. And so it looks like Berrien County will be the ones on offense. They'll be, I tell you what, look at that number 9 back there, Noah. Look, maybe the quarterback. That's a big old kid.
He was a safety last year.
That's a big old kid, ain't he?
He was the safety that played for
Looks
him
like
last
he's
year.
standing about 6'3".
He's that running back now.
Is he a running back, quarterback?
Running back. Number 10 is their quarterback
That's
returning.
right. Returning. That's right. That number 10 did a great job last year and played some both ways, but had a great season last year with them. Like I said earlier.
They got a number 11 wide. He looks pretty good. And they're just going to play hard-nosed football. They got a flag on the first play.
First play, got a false start. Got a false start right there, start off right at the beginning.
Offsides defense, 5-yard penalty. First and 5.
It was against the defense. It's going to be first down and 5. Quarterback runs back over with the play. I don't think that's the same number 10 as they had last year, Noah. Because that number 10 there's a lot smaller than the 10 they had last year.
You're right.
That number 10 there is pretty small. That number 10 last year was he was a thick guy.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he could lay down the wood because
They
he
also
played
had
defense.
number 12 that played quarterback.
Exactly. They had number 12 play quarterback as well, and so they got
They're
some new
running
players.
it right up the middle like they always do.
Yep. That's been their scheme over the years.
You can put 11 guys up in the middle and probably stop it about 50% of the time.
That's right.
Second and short.
We have second and about 1, maybe.
As we were saying a while ago, it's good to see a lot of our past players around. I saw Willie Robertson walk by. I saw Ashton McNeil and several others. So getting here to see a little bit of football.
Berrien's running to the football and getting down. Got a guy out wide left.
Number 9 again in the backfield. I'd feed that guy all night long.
There's a
Got
flag on
another
the play,
flag.
and they have him in the backfield, but he inches away for a first down. We got to see what the flag's about.
I think it's going to be a false start.
We'll check it.
I think you're right.
Looks like the guy on the far side jumped. Yep, false start. That's going to bring them back. False start on the offense. Going to bring them back 5 yards.
5-yard penalty. Repeat the down.
So that'll move them back. There'll be second down and looks like about 5 or 6 yards. Berrien County in the huddle. Notice that their quarterback runs back and forth to the coach, receiving the play, calls it in the huddle. It's something you don't see a lot in the high school football any longer. A lot of it is called in from the sidelines, and you don't have the quarterback running back and forth. But at this point, Berrien County is doing that. Gives it that number 9.
Number 9.
That's what I want to see.
Oh, he is a monster. Feed him all night.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if I'm a coach, that I'm going to feed that monster.
9. Big gain and first down for
He's,
Berrien County.
I tell you what, it's going to take a man to stop that joker. He's a grown guy, and that's the guy you want in your backfield right there.
Yeah, especially the offense that they're running.
Absolutely. If you're going to run their form of a wing tee, I guess it is, and if you're going to run that, that's what you want, is to be able to just have some guys like that could carry the ball. And every once in a while, you might see this wide receiver Somebody throw him a bone.
Yeah, the defensive corner is playing 10 yards
so
off.
deep. He's playing so deep.
Stop.
Stopped
Right
right there
at
at the
the
line of
line.
scrimmage, yeah.
Rush up the middle by
But, yeah, that number 3 knows that he ain't going to get much action over here tonight because the Berrien County's just going to run. And so number 3 just kind of like, you know what, I'm going to hang out with number 11 over here. And I'll tell you what, I'm kind of surprised. Their quarterback looks like a young guy.
Very young, yeah.
And not very much of a size. So I know that they had a
But,
couple.
I mean, you don't have a big job on your hands. All you got to do is hand the ball off.
Be smart enough to
Turn left, turn
Exactly.
right, hand the ball off. Got number 9 playing a almost a tight end position.
tight end, a wing. Number 1.
He got a sweep left. He's got room
Following
to
his blocker.
run. Oh, he's going.
Oh, he's going. That number 1 may get it.
It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
No flags on play. It'll
I tell you
stand.
what, did you see that runner lead behind his blocker? That I guess it was your the offensive lineman stepped out, and man, I tell you what, he stayed behind him, was patient, and just stayed behind him until the time was right, and then just put it in high gear and left him.
He definitely did.
A lot of times you don't see those runners do that. A lot of times those runners will turn around and go ahead and try to put it in full gear, but he stayed right behind his lead block and did a great job.
I tell you what, they're looking good size-wise.
Well, I just watched the quarterback. He's going to be the holder. I saw him throw it to the sideline, and not much of an arm on him.
He's young. He's young.
Kicker at number 13.
Returning. The ball snapped. Almost. Having troubles with snap. In the air. It is
no good. It was far left.
Oh!
It
It's
was
no
wide
good.
left.
Wide
It was wide
left.
17 left in the first quarter. Berrien County
Wow.
6, Atkinson County 0.
The kicking game in single A football is pretty different than anywhere else. I think.
I'd like to remind you, fans, to visit our concession stand. Hot dogs are $1, chips are $1, canned drinks are $1, water $1, pickles, popcorn, candy bars.
Well, that was a pretty quick touchdown there by your Berrien County Rebels. 9 minutes, 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's your Berrien County Rebels 6 and the Atkinson County Rebels 0. And so moving right along. And I tell you what, their run game looks as good as it usually does.
Atco has the ball.
Looks like Atco's got a few different players out this game than they did last time.
Number 8 has the ball. He is fast. He gets the first down and more.
False start on the offense. We'll see if they decline it.
Imagine they'll take that penalty. I think they'll get
Oh,
a few more
absolutely.
yards by taking it. Or will they'll take the loss of down.
Penalties declined
That
by
pen-
Berrien County.
The
Brings up a
penalty
second
is
down.
declined by Berrien County. Brings up a
14.
second down in about 14 or 15 yards. Atkinson comes up to the line.
4 guys in the backfield.
Got one out to the left. One
Puts
out
them
to
all
the
in
right.
motion.
Got everybody in motion. Kind of got tight on the line.
Ball
Steps
snap.
off.
Stepping back. He's looking down deep. He throws it over the middle.
Ooh.
Ooh, almost picked off by number 1, the safety.
Almost.
Pass intended for number
That
7.
could have been ugly. That could have been
That
a big
number-
hit, but he
yeah.
went for the ball.
What's interesting is that number 7 right there was just, he was open.
He was
And,
wide open.
That
but he
if that
did-
quarterback would have just kind of tilted his head a little bit and caught him off.
why he threw it and covered 3 with
Yeah,
one
that was-
high, that was not his smartest play, but
And it wasn't the best of a throw either. He kind of rushed it.
they're playing man coverage now. Quarterback takes a drop. He goes deep downfield. He's got a man open, and he's overthrown.
See the white hat right here? Watch it. It's like a band.
Pass to number 88
See, watch it.
for Atkinson County
You see?
is overthrown incomplete. Fourth down.
Watch it. Look, they'll start. It's so funny. I've never seen a coach do that. That's all I.
All right, so fourth down. Going to turn the ball over.
Turnover on down.
Had a man open, just couldn't quite
Yeah,
connect
had a
with
man
it.
open by about 2 yards of space between them.
Fourth down. Atkinson County elects
Overthrew him.
Berrien County will have a first and 10.
It'll be a Berrien's ball, 1st and 10
Well, about their
It seems
31
crazy,
on their
man. I mean,
31-yard line.
you sit here and it seems like it was just yesterday that we were finishing up the season.
Yeah.
And here we are in the spring, and of course we've got a couple more months before fall football will start back up. And so, of course, I'll be out here every Friday night. Of course, my daughter will be cheering.
Spot
And
about the 32.
finally, my
First
son's
and 10,
graduating,
Berrien
and
County.
won't be watching him play, but I'll come and watch my daughter cheer and continue to cheer on these Lanier County Bulldogs and see if we can't get a great season under the belt here and start building this program up.
They got
That
two
number
wide.
9, that number 9 right there. No, he's the lead
Oh,
blocker
he's
on
taking
that
off.
one.
He has a great cutback. He's coming on the outside. He cuts back inside, trips
Oh!
over his own foot.
The
He gains
turf,
about
the
20.
turf come and got him.
Berrien County brings the ball out to midfield.
I tell you,
First
that
down,
number
Berrien County.
9, that number 9 went in as the lead blocker on that linebacker.
Oh, absolutely.
And, man, I tell you what, whether he's carrying the ball or blocking, man, I tell you what, he's the guy you want in front of you.
Yeah, he's the team player for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he laid a lick on that linebacker. Without that block, he would not have picked up that many yards.
They got a new guy out here wide, number 35.
Number 35. It's going to be a little different. I'm not sure. Nope. Number 1.
Number
Oh,
one
he
wide.
got it cut.
Oh, holding. Fans are really getting into it tonight.
I hear you. Man, they said,
Nothing
"What
like
are
a
they
Friday
doing?"
night in South Georgia.
Yep. Holding on the offense.
Guy had a great cut back up the
Had a
middle.
great run there, a great cut back, but penalty's going to bring them back. We have our athletic director up here in the press box. Always encouraged to see his great support. Coming here, checking things out. He might be wanting on the radio. Is our athletic director wanting on the radio? As he's walking out the door. Out the door.
Man.
I tell you what, man, Coach Ray does a great job and everything that he does. We appreciate the way he loves these kids and gets these coaches, the right guys in the right positions to mentor these kids and help them to be great.
Uh-oh,
he's going to
it's
throw.
a throw. It's downfield. He's wide open, and it's picked off. He dropped it. It goes right through the safety's hands. How he missed it, I don't know, but it did.
Number 9's
Pass is
got to
incomplete.
step into that and catch that ball.
Second down and
Number
long.
9 has got to overpower that guy and step over him. I mean, he
Yeah,
is.
that's the match. That's the matchup all night.
Oh, yeah, you're going to take that match 10, and I mean, he is a head taller or better, and even in double or triple coverage.
You can't overthrow number 9.
No, absolutely. He had to stop, but, I mean, he went right through the hands of the safety. Kind of caught him off guard. You wasn't expecting that throw, and
That's why they put him on defense.
absolutely. Not a wide receiver. He's a safety. Supposed to make a tackle. Quarterback under center. Turns around.
Hand
Feeds
it
it to
off
number 1.
To the,
Number
he's
1.
got room.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he breaks the tackle. He holds on to that ball. Oh,
I tell you what, that number 32 come up behind him trying to get a hold of that ball. So see some respect for number 32 and number 1, giving each other high fives on opposite teams. Just a great amount of respect from those two athletes as he tackled him. Had a good, clean tackle, trying to strip the ball, but that number 1 was able to hold on to it. Tell you what, Berrien County looks mighty good. They got some good plays. They they're holding. They got good discipline. Looks like Noah. They're holding their blocks real good, and you see the patience of the runners. They're following their blocks. Number 35 out here to the wide. He got a lot of room on the right-hand side of the field.
Oh, what are they doing?
Everybody tight.
Throw a hitch right here. What are they doing? They try to hard count. The corner is playing at least 7 yards off, and the first down's only 5.
Atkinson County coach, you see him. He was telling him move over because he saw it as much as you did. That was wide open for a hitch over there, and that coach was hooting and hollering and screaming, and to their benefit, Berrien County took a timeout. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left here at Roquemore Field. It is your Berrien County Rebels 6, your Atkinson County Rebels 0. And again, this is the second game of tonight. Your Lanier County Bulldogs won the first game against your Atkinson County Rebels. Beat them by what? Yeah. Beat them by 16-18. So we beat them by a long 46-yard field goal by T. Metzner. And so he did a great job, as he always does. And it was good to see our Lanier County Bulldogs walk away with a win. So this is the second game of the spring. Each team is getting 2 quarters of play. And so this will be your Berrien and Atkinson game. And after this game will be one more game, and it will be Berrien against Lanier. And so
Quarterback's under center with
2 in the backfield.
He hands it off to the right. He cuts it back out the middle. He has room. He breaks the ankles. He's going. He's going. He's got number 32 on his heels. He's got a perfect form tackle.
32 is an athlete, son. He came up from the far side to make that tackle. What a great run. Who was that down there yelling? Who was that?
I don't know. Right there.
All right.
We need to put him on the radio.
He needs him a coaching job or something. My goodness. What? I tell you what, that number 32 is an athlete, son. Did you see him come all the way across the field? Because I thought there wasn't nobody going to catch him.
He did. He had some wheels on him. He ran down the
that number 9's not even on the field. That number 20, my guess is it's going to number 20 right here. Yep, number 20 right up the middle.
He puts a move on number 7. It's the touchdown.
Touchdown.
Number 20.
He walked in the end zone.
In for the score.
And so that'll bring your score to 12-0 with 5 minutes.
In the first quarter.
They're bringing the kicker back on the field. He's already missed 1 attempt tonight.
Attempted by number 13, kicker.
I'm fighting the summer cold. Y'all get over it.
Oh, my gosh.
People on radio land, I'm sorry.
I think I just threw up a little bit.
And the kick is up, and it looks
It's good. It is good.
It is good this time. So a little under 6 minutes left in this first quarter. It is now 13-0. Berrien County over your Atkinson County.
I'd like to invite you to our concession stand, refresh yourselves. I'd like to thank all the fans from Pearson and Nashville who made the trip over here.
It's our honor here at Roquemore Field this year to host this event between these 3 teams here. And, of course, do have a great fan base here tonight from Nashville, from Pearson, and, of course, here from Lanier County. So we're glad that everyone is here tonight. And we want to wish everybody a safe trip home tonight, and that you'll tune in to LanierCountyNetwork.com and be able to watch our games and to listen to those things and be a part of the program here as it continues to grow. Your Atkinson County now is on offense. Their number 2, their quarterback, is in the shotgun. Got men in motion.
They got 4 wide, 1 in the backfield. He puts the guy in motion to the right. He hands it up the middle, and he is stopped for
Stopped immediately.
no
Got
gain.
one. Number 74 got his helmet taken off. And so number 74 come off the field.
Got back to the line of scrimmage.
I tell you what, that's a big old boy, Noah.
He is big.
He's about as wide as he is tall.
Yeah.
He looks like a grown man. Number 51 will come out, take his spot.
Temperatures are really feeling good right now.
Yeah, it feels it's a beautiful night. Beautiful night. There ain't a cloud in the sky. A lot
Just
in
turn the
motion.
lights on. The ball snap. Quarterback takes a drop. He's looking to his left. He looks to his right. He is hit in the backfield for a huge loss.
I mean, took him back a mile.
tackled for a
That
loss.
line just didn't hold up that time.
Quarterback.
I tell you
is
that
talking to his line.
number 74 going back in now that he took a play off with his helmet coming off. They took advantage of that spot.
Sent the house on him.
Loss of a little more than 10.
Third and 20.
21.
I'll tell you
Third
what,
and
third
21.
and about a mile. And I'll tell you what, we're going to find out what they got here.
They're playing cover 0 with no safety. So
No safety. I tell you,
someone's got to be
He
faster
looks-
than the next guy. There's
oh,
a guy
he's
wide open. There's a flag in the backfield, might be holding. He's sat in the backfield about 4 yards from where he was on third down.
Oh, it's on the Atkinson as well, so that's going to be moving further back.
Looks like it's on Atkinson County.
A lot of our fans down there. One of our fans is really into the game. He's excited about whatever's going on down there. I might need to go down there and give him this headset.
Fourth down.
May not need to give him the headset.
Maybe
It's not loud enough, ain't you?
They take a timeout.
Fourth and about a mile and a half. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in this this quarter.
Atkinson County chooses to punt.
Dawson, go tell Matt Hardy come here. Tell Matt Hardy down there to come here. He's over there
30-yard
in the student section.
punt.
Hey,
Berrien County will have a first 10.
Berrien County now has taken over on the offense. The first and 10 on the 45 yards
number
yard
10
line.
goes under center. There's a handoff to the left side. He's got room
Number
to
one's
run.
got
He's got.
one.
Oh, he cuts it back
cuts
up the
it
middle,
back.
and he's hit, and
He does. His legs never stop.
he's
He
got a
10,
first down. He's got a first down.
I tell you what, way to run the ball, number one. Your legs
32
never
for
stop.
Atkinson
Just keep
County on the play.
putting your head forward and just keep moving. You can see really that the air's been taken out of Atkinson. You see the guys kind of holding their heads down, kind
Holding their heads
of
down.
hands on the shoulder,
Well,
the hips,
that's a big loss right
right off the bat.
right off the
man.
bat against Lanier. I mean,
Absolutely. And then come back and Berrien just shoving it right down your throat. Because that's what's demoralizing about this game. You know it's coming. You know that they're going to just run it right down one after the other.
quarterback hands it to the left. He's gained about 4. He's got about 4. Number 10, he is running back and forth off the field. They don't have signs.
Second and 5.
So we're able to see this take place here. So number 10, their quarterback comes back in from Berrien County, gets in the huddle, calls the play. The Atkinson's got it kind of hands on the hips. I know they're tired, exhausted. They got to kind of dig deep here. Don't let Berrien score. That'd be a great victory for them if they'll just kind of stay with it at this point.
Quarterback goes under center.
Number 9's in the
Back on the
backfield.
field.
Oh, and he takes it.
Hands off the middle. There's a flag
There's
on
a
the play.
flag. There's a flag on the play.
I think it's
Flag by number 20. Up
Thought it
and
was a
down.
hold.
Flag on the play. We'll check it. Short gain.
Again, we want to encourage everyone to tune in to LanierCountyNetwork.com. And you have an opportunity to watch the game live. And so we're always encouraged by the great sponsorship of our Lanier County Network. I see several of our board members here today supporting our young men.
Maybe soon not to be board members. The election was this week.
The election is tomorrow. No, Tuesday. It's the 22nd. Oh, Matt Hardy, one of our great players, come in. He played football and baseball with Noah. As I mentioned, Dawson is in here, and Dawson, a senior, graduating. And tell you some great athletes out here tonight to support this Lanier County Bulldog team. Matt Hardy just finishing up with the baseball program. Had a great year this year and did a good job in hitting and playing defense. So always good to see him supporting these young men. Great character and does a great work.
Quarterback
here in our
goes under
community.
center. He hands it off
Then
to
number
number 9.
9.
He takes a cut. He's running. He breaks the tackle.
On the
He goes to the
outside.
20. He goes to the
Stiff
10.
arm.
He's going all the way. It's a touchdown.
Boom.
He was tiptoeing on the sideline.
He says
They
he
called him
stepped
out.
Said he stepped out on about the 10-yard line, but he was tap dancing on the edge there. I tell you what, though, why they hadn't fed him more tonight, I don't know. That's only his second or third run tonight, but every time he touches the ball, he picks up an easy 10, 20, 30 yards.
First 10 just outside the 10-yard line.
I'm sorry, Noah, but I'm feeding number 9 right now. And
Oh,
put him right in the
absolutely.
middle.
Put it.
Yeah, 11 yards from a touchdown. And I'm either going to have him blocking or I'm going to have him running. Number 20 is in the backfield behind the quarterback. Number 9 is on the
They're
the
going to
left
run it
side.
to the left. They're going to run it to the left. There it is. He's falling behind number 9.
Number 1
He's got a
sees
lane.
it. Oh,
Oh.
like a face mask.
What a run. He
What
runs
a-
over 2 people to get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Berrien County.
Tell you what, he put a stiff arm down there, and Berrien County comes away with another score. And I tell you what, they just walking over these Atkinson County Rebels. And I tell you what, you can really see a size difference. And of course, they're a little tired as well.
Well, you
And,
got to think this would be about the third quarter, though. I mean,
third quarter, and so, and you know, but you've also only been in spring practice a couple of weeks, so
yeah, you are
there's
right.
a lot of condition that needs to be done.
There's a lot of gassers in the future for all of these teams.
That's right. There's a lot of work to get to where they need to be. So the number 13 lines back up to do the kick. He's
Ball's down. It's up. And it's
he
good.
is 2 for 3
One
tonight.
after by the kicker, number 13 is up.
He's kind
and
of
it's
getting
good.
into a rhythm here later in the game.
1:55 left in the first quarter. Berrien County 20.
Of course, our coach is over on the sideline, leaning on the fence, kind of watching what's going on, so maybe he can get some idea of what Berrien plays are, so that he can come back out with an idea of how that.
Listen,
Lanier County can
I already know what he's thinking. Run left, run
beat
right,
them. Run up the middle.
run up the middle. That's how they do it.
You got to have somebody on that line though that's going to stop that run. No, that's not.
Yeah, I think the Berrien coaches are just a branch off of the Lowndes coaches. A lot of them being Lowndes coaches.
Yeah.
Past Vikings.
They're building a good program over there. And all these schools in this area have some tough challenges. Atkinson County comes back on the field out there, getting on their offense. It looks like your Berrien County is going to be sending out, look like some different players this time, maybe some younger men. Nope, they still bringing out the big boys.
First and 10 from their own
Oh, yeah,
30-yard
they're
line.
not backing off. They're not backing off. This is a statement game for everyone.
A little less than 2 minutes. Your score is Nashville up 20-0, Berrien County.
Ball snapped right off the middle.
Number 8 takes the ball, got a good stiff arm.
Oh, what a good hit.
What a great tackle there. And by that number 6.
Gain of
Looks
about
like
5.
About 5.
Passes it out to the right side. Gain of about 5 on the play. 2nd and 5.
No, when you're playing defense, would you rather play defense against the spread or the run like that?
The run. You know where it's going. You just got to be man enough to stick your head in there
I
and
tell you
make
what,
a
as
tackle.
a safety, you kind of get lackadaisical, and then they throw one over your
Oh
head.
yeah,
It makes you
oh
look
yeah.
bad.
You gotta stay on your. You gotta stay on your toes.
Yeah, you kind of get complacent back in the backfield, and all of a sudden they got one over your head and out deep. And so it's probably about time they're going to have to start throwing the
Toss
ball.
left. He cuts it back up the middle. Oh my
Wow.
goodness!
What a
He
hit.
is smashed.
That's a big hit right there.
He is smashed by looks like the nose guard number 75.
Took a hard hit.
Side by Atkinson County. Gain of about
Tell you that number 8 looks like he's a pretty tough guy though, and he's done a good job tonight. He's got a good set of wheels up under him, and looks like he's going to have a great fall season this year. Look forward to seeing him play some more. You got number 7 on number 7 out here to the far, to the near sideline. Up. I don't know who moved.
Flag
but,
on the play.
Looks like they're going to call that on the offense. Threw it
Oh,
behind the
false
line.
start.
Gonna call that on the
Atkinson County, 5-yard
offense.
penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down, and that's going to keep them going.
3rd and 8.
And
3rd and 8. Back them up. 5 yards. 18 seconds left on the clock. They're going to try to get off this last play before the next quarter.
It should be the last one.
Ball snap. Hand off to the left. Right.
Ooh,
Ooh.
man.
I'm telling you, they have great form tackle.
I tell you what, great tackling. Great tackling. Good discipline by Berrien County. I'm really impressed by what I see by these young men.
Berrien County stops on the play. Brings up a 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter.
That'll be the end of the first quarter. Your Atkinson County is down to Berrien County 20-0. Again, this is the second game of a three-game series. And so our next game will come up 10 minutes at the end of this game, which will be between Lanier County and Berrien County. And so Lanier County won the first battle against Atkinson, score of 18-16, which I know will be a great victory in that locker room for those young men. They'll come back out in the third game against Berrien County. I would guess that we're going to see a lot of our young men, our JV boys, that will probably step up to the plate and be able to get some time in, see if they can't get some reps.
Exposure,
get some good quality reps to help them with this process. I tell you what, no, I'm looking out to my left side over here in the practice field, and all these young boys that are elementary kids out there hitting the sled and playing football, little backyard football out there on the practice field.
That's what it's all about.
And upcoming Lanier County Bulldogs. And it's funny to watch them out there, and game going on over here on the major field, and they're on the practice field. These young boys are having a good time just being boys.
Having a good Friday night.
That's right.
All right, Atco's going to have the ball on the
34.
34.
34, 33, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So we'll swap ends.
Swap ends here and bring us to the final quarter of this particular game.
From your own 34-yard line.
Quarterback gets set.
Got four in the backfield.
4 in the backfield. One out to the left, one out to the right. In shotgun.
Hard count twice. Quarterback looks left to right. He puts
them in spread.
One back in the backfield.
Steps back.
He's looking right. He throws slant over the middle. It's completed, and he's brought down by the linebacker.
Did not pick up any yardage. And so they'll turn the ball over on downs. And so your Berrien County Rebels will come back out, putting gas down, and see if they can walk down the field again. I tell you, this is going to be one of those moments here for Atkinson County to be able to say, you know what, it's not time to give up. We got to keep playing hard. We got to keep playing focused and see if we can't get a good stop here against these Berrien County boys. Of course, Berrien County now will pick this up on the 36-yard line. You got number 1, number 20, both of them in the backfield. You got a man out, number 11, I believe it is,
number
out
10
wide.
goes under center.
Oh,
fumbles the ball. Oh, it's out, and I don't know who has it.
I don't know who's got it. Well, Atkinson County.
Atco got it back.
Atco
got it back. They're back on offense on the 36.
You know, that's one of those things when you're doing a wing T formation running like that, and you're under center, it's easy to hit the center's leg or whatever in an exchange. And what a big break there for Atkinson County to be able to get back on offense and see if they can't get a score here and get something going. So their offense will take back on the field about where they left off just a few minutes ago. Who?
Quarterback is sacked 7 yards deep. Awful job by that offensive line right there. Just let them right through. There might be gas, but This is like the fourth quarter in a real ball game.
No, absolutely. This is your fourth quarter. This is where you got to dig deep. This is where you got to make something happen to show the coach, hey, I'm your guy.
Hey,
I want to
deserve
be
to
there.
play. I
I
wanna be a
deserve to
starter.
play. You know what? I've worked hard all this spring, and I want to be there when you need me, coach, when the fall gets here. It looks like number 88 is going out wide. That looks like a big target as a wide receiver.
Oh, yeah, they're throwing
And,
it. Oh, he's wide open.
and he
Oh,
threw
threw behind
number
him.
one.
And he's trying to get a late hit, number
Yep.
1.
That was a tough call, but I tell you what, I tell you that Berrien County defense decided real quick, like, yeah, we fumbled her, but we ain't giving you an inch, buddy. And so they're right there on top of it.
Great defense. Great defense. Wind's really picked up here.
Yeah, it feels great out here tonight. It is a little windy, but the wind's blowing, I think it is from left to right from here in the press box. Back towards Banks Lake. 3rd and 15.
He steps back. He's looking to his left. He throws a deep ball.
Oh,
Oh, it's
and it
blocked.
was blocked.
Oh, it's a live ball. It's a live ball.
No,
He picks it
ooh.
up.
Number 8 picked it up, but that was a lucky. That kid could have got hurt on that
It's going to
play.
be 4th and forever.
I tell you what, that number 8, he's limping a little bit. That could have been a tough call. He went in there to save a pickup touchdown, and he's limping off a little bit. And he's lucky he didn't get hurt bad. He with a flip like he did and got hit.
Oh, he's limping
Yeah.
bad.
You don't want to see one of those. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, of course, but what a great athlete he is. And you can see it just then that he was, even though you're down by 20, it's a spring game that don't really mean nothing. I'm going to lay my body on the line.
Yeah, it means a
And,
lot.
It means a lot, pride.
So 30 yards later, Berrien County will have a first 10 from their 41 from Atkinson's 41-yard line.
First down, 41-yard line. Again, there's 10 minutes and 22 seconds left.
Maggie, come up here and do the radio. Come up here and do the radio.
Come do my spot.
Berrien has the ball back. 1st and 10. Number 10 goes under center with number 1 in the back. And he hands it off.
Man, he still picked up a few yards. I thought he had him in the backfield, but looks like he was able to pick up at least 1, if not 2 yards just on the falling forward. Kept those feet moving just enough. Number 20 is coming back in the game. I like the size of that number 20 as a running back.
Yeah, he's
got
a true running back. He's not.
He's got a low center of gravity. You can see he runs with his shoulder pads low. His feet get moving. It just looks like a running back. At number 9, he just looked like a man on the field out there.
Yeah.
But number 20 is lined up behind the quarterback. Hands it to him right up the middle.
Right up the gut. He takes it.
Oh,
Oh, he fumbles the ball. He
he
picks it
picks
back
it
up.
up.
Oh, he
What
gains
a
it.
run. Oh, what about a 25-yard run?
He picked up the
Fumbles
ball, pops right back into his chest.
Continued running the ball.
Fumbles it, picks it up on the run, picks up another 10 yards. I mean, when you're lucky, sometimes it's better to be lucky than it is to be good.
That's exactly right.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
I mean,
tell
you got to think of the odds that ball pops out like it did and bounces perfectly right back into his
arms.
chest.
And he never even
He didn't break stride.
Never break stride. Berrien County back under center. Number 20 back behind the quarterback. Like they can give it to him again.
Oh,
No, it's a
counter.
fake. Oh, little counter there with number, I believe it's 18.
They saw it coming.
They saw that coming. Was able to. The defensive end played his position well and closed that hole. Actually lost a couple of yards. Looks like they lost about maybe 3 yards on that play. Number 10 runs over to the sideline. Gets his call from the coach. 8 minutes, 33 seconds left here in the final quarter of the Berrien County, Atkinson County game. Berrien County is up 20-0.
Quarterback under center.
Got 2 out wide this time.
He hands it off right up the middle.
So number 20, he kicked back outside. Oh, and he's got a
He's
set
at the
of
10.
wheels.
He's at the 5. Here's the flag on the play. There's a touchdown.
I think there was a hold over here on that far left side. I believe there was a hold. That number 20, there's no way he could have got through that without something going on over there. Looks like they're pulling off number 32 because of
Flags on the field.
I believe number 32 is being held on that play.
Holding
Yep.
by the
A lot of
offense.
smack talking going on.
Yeah, a lot of smack talk for a spring game down there. But I tell you what, I'm really impressed with that number 32 on Atkinson County. Great athlete. And he would have made that tackle against number 20, but it was being held up there. And so that's going to bring Berrien County back. Took the touchdown away. It's going to put them in the red zone. Second down on the 18. Still got a lot of fans out here tonight.
Second down.
It's hard to believe there's only 2 days or day and a half of school left.
Yeah. Quarterback under center. Right up the gut for a gain of 2.
Looks like about 2 or 3 yards on the
Rush
play.
play up the middle. Gain of about 2 or 3. Third down.
Looks like Berrien
Timeout,
County has
Berrien
called a
County.
timeout.
Their second.
7 minutes and 21 seconds left. And that'll be the second timeout called by Berrien County. Coming in, they want to try to put another score on the board to make a statement, I guess, to these 3 teams here. Let them know that where they stand. Giving these young men a great opportunity to see each other here in the spring. I believe, Noah, that our scrimmage game this year, before the season starts, is going to be against Cook County. And yeah, I was talking to the coach the other day, and I think that he has scheduled that as the preseason scrimmage. And, of course, that's going to be a big game. I know that he was telling me that the coach told him that they would play some of their JV young men. I'm not sure if it's going to be home or away.
That's a
I
big
didn't even
game,
ask.
man.
You know, the coaches have an option to play in a spring game or doing a scrimmage at the beginning of the year, and this doesn't count, I suppose, as a full scrimmage. So they're going to be playing, I guess, Cook County, and so we'll give you more information about that if we get it. But that'd be a big game and give some exposure. Got a lot of laundry again on the field.
Oh,
That
he
number
just
20.
runs. He just
Middle for a touchdown.
But I think that's going to be called back. I think there was a hold or either a false start.
I mean, it's just too easy for
Yeah,
these
false
guys to
start.
run right up the
False
middle.
start on the
It's going to bring
offense.
it back again. That number 20's like, well, that's 2 touchdowns called back.
5-yard penalty.
And if nothing
We're
else,
gonna
he's
keep it
getting
down.
some highlight films. And so,
Yeah.
but they're going to bring it back again. And I tell you what, sooner or later, the Atkinson County's got to just step up and stop them.
Yeah.
You know, this is where you got to dig deep. Like you said, this is like fourth quarter for those guys. They've been on the field for 4 quarters. I know they're tired. They've been played against Lanier. Now they're playing against Berrien County. So yeah, they're a little winded. And so, but now is when you gotta dig deep. You're down by 20 points, and this is why you practice. This is why you have scrimmage.
Absolutely.
You got to work out the kinks. Number 10 back under the center. Number 1 behind the quarterback.
Oh, got him.
Got a offsides. Good hard count by number 10.
Hard count.
And going to give them 5 yards. So that's going to put them on the 15-yard line. 3rd and 5 on the 15.
Third down and 5 yards to go.
Still a lot of fans out here tonight for all 3 of these teams. Even the visitor side over there, one of the good things about being so close, all 3 of these teams are only probably 20 miles apart from each other.
Good play. Good defensive play right
Yep.
there.
Number 1 just smash mouth.
Rushing play on the right side. Short game.
Not much to that one.
up a 4th down.
Quarterback runs in from the sideline after his conversation with the coach. They're in the huddle. He's going to make the call. Letting a little bit of the clock run off.
Yeah, I think that's more of a clock run off.
I do too. Well, if you're going to run the ball, you know, and it gives your boys a chance just to kind of catch their breath.
Yeah, there's no
But,
need
you know,
to
you
call
don't see a
him.
lot of that nowadays. You don't see a lot of huddles today and running. We got a flag.
I
That to
know.
delay a game, I believe.
I know.
Yep, delay a
Last
game.
year the boys were kind of glad we didn't have a huddle because I would get on
Big
them.
4th down.
Yeah, that's the one thing when you got a quarterback that's going to get on to you when you're in a huddle. And so
I was not their best friend during the game, I promise.
Well, everybody's got to play their assignments and do the things they're supposed to do. And somebody's got to tell them if they don't.
Exactly.
So that penalty was declined. It's 4th down.
Handoff to
Hand
the
off
right.
to number 20 again.
Great
and stop.
tackle.
Great tackle by number 17.
Number 17 with a stop on the play, so we have a change
Got
of
a change
possession
of
on
possessions.
downs.
What's crazy,
Action
Noah, they had
County,
2
first and
touchdowns.
10.
Had 2 touchdowns taken
Two
back.
touchdowns called
Taken
back.
back in the red zone there by number 20, and Atco was able to step up and stop them. Atkinson County's going to line up.
Man, Berrien's defense
Number
looks
88.
good.
Looks like they're going to be running wide there. See, I imagine you're going to see some passing. Got number 9 out on defense right now on that number 88. Got a little pitch
Toss
over
right. He's got room. He cuts it back.
Oh, my.
Oh,
what
my
great defense.
Goodness.
What
It's
great
just an
defense.
absolute dog pile on him.
Man. Held him up just long enough for
Running to the
everybody
ball.
on the team. Oh,
Right
11
side.
players, I think, got a
No
lick
gain,
on him.
2nd down, Atkinson.
Number 9's holding his hand.
I think he got hit. I think he hit a helmet.
I think
I
he
saw
hit
him
a
come
helmet.
around and hit a helmet. I think he did. And you know, them helmets don't give any.
No, no, sir.
Got his hands on his hips.
Oh, yeah, they're gassed. They are
Yeah,
gassed
he's
right
pulling
now.
that finger.
He probably
So,
jammed it.
If I was a coach and I saw that, I think I'd go right after him right now. In the shotgun, he looks deep, takes about a 5-step drop.
There's our mirror. Oh my goodness, goes right in the chest of number 21.
He looks
drops
back
it.
at the coach like, "What just happened, coach? I got a hole in my glove or
Oh,
something."
man.
Man, I mean,
I think it was more surprise than
I
anything.
think it was too.
Number 12, he's played a great game tonight. He was
Number 21,
no, number
oh,
12.
number 12. And I tell you what, yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was a pick 6 all day
Yeah,
long.
it surprised him.
Yeah, that was a pick 6. All right. So we take a timeout. 3rd down and 10. Atkinson's got to do something here. And I don't think you want to give Berrien the ball back with this kind of field position.
Nope.
What a beautiful night here it is in Lanier County. The Friday night lights are on. Field looks beautiful. Everything's painted up nice. And this 3-team jamboree.
That goes back on offense. They got two guys in the backfield. They got 3 wide.
About time for him to pass a deep ball. Oh, and a hard
Oh.
count. Pulls number 75 offsides. That's going to give them 5 yards.
Offsides defense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down.
They're wanting to get after them. 3rd and looks like 6.
Quarterback takes snap. He drops back. He's looking to his right. He's looking to his left. He scrambles to the right. He's looking downfield, and there's a flag way downfield. Oh, it looks like a late hit out of bounds, but
Yeah,
they're
I
not
think-
going to call
I
it.
think they're going to have a hold over here, though. It looked like defensive holding.
It looked like a late hit. Looked like a late hit out of bounds. They don't call it as the game's dwindling down with 4 minutes and 19 seconds left.
Well, this line judge is coming over to have that conversation. See what he's calling. There is a piece of laundry there on the field. He waves it off.
4th down.
Now he's got to run all the way back over, pick it up.
What's this call down here?
No, it wasn't. He waved that off.
But there's still a call down here.
Called a timeout. Atkinson has called a timeout.
Don't drop your flag if you don't see something. That would make me mad.
I thought it was a defensive hold.
I'm going to go get me a ball cap.
I hear you. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left in this particular series of the Jamboree against Atkinson County and Berrien County. Berrien County is up 20 over your Atkinson County Rebels 0. And so Berrien has put on a great game offensively and defensively.
Berrien's got another game after this.
Yeah, Berrien will be playing Lanier County after this game. There'll be a 10-minute intermission between the two teams, and two games, and then they'll get started back up and see if we can't get Lanier County another win tonight. Boy, that'd be amazing. But I do believe we're going to be playing some of our younger men, like our JV guys, in that second game as well. It's 4th and 9. Let's see if they go for another hard count to see if they can't pick up a few yards.
No,
Nope.
ball is snapped. He's
Ball
looking
is
to his
snapped.
left.
Oh,
he's
in
scrambling.
trouble.
He's in trouble. He
Throw
throws
deep.
it way downfield. He's got a man open. Number 3. Oh, he didn't turn the Jets on.
You got to go get that ball, number 3.
He was wide open. Perfect throw by the quarterback. Hey, there's a flag on the field.
You got to go get that ball.
Lay out for it.
Yeah, you got to lay out for that one. That's your ball right there. You got to do everything you can to catch that one. That was a great escape there by the quarterback.
Yeah, that was great.
And,
His
they
pocket
would've
collapse
yeah.
rolled out to the right.
Yeah,
He saw a guy, and it's across the field. It wasn't
that's
straight
a hard
down the
throw.
field.
Yeah,
It's
it's a hard throw across the
and he
body.
puts it on the money about 2 yards in front of the kid, and he just didn't turn the Jets on and get it.
An official signals.
Here's a flag on the play, waiting on the call to find out exactly what took place. Coaches came out on the field, having a conversation with the.
Downfield, possibly.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. It was probably illegal men downfield with some linemen.
That would have hurt if he would have completed
Oh,
it.
if he would have completed it, that probably would have really upset some guys. But you still got to make that play regardless of what the linemen do. You gotta
Absolutely.
make it.
No excuse for that.
I still don't know what the call is.
Kendrick, get Josh.
Just yell his name. That's good.
Josh.
I got it.
One of the medics down there, Josh, who works with the Valdosta Orthopedic Association, just gave us a big old high five, thumbs up. Does a great job. The kids love him. He does a great job with those kids, and they trust him a lot with his knowledge that he has with the body. He's helped a lot of those kids get back into the game, and good to see him down there. And so it looks like there's moving on way back there. No, I don't know.
That had to be a personal foul.
Had to be a personal foul or something, because that's.
And it was on 4th down.
Yeah, I guess it's
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's exactly what it was.
15-yard penalty.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, 15-yard penalty.
Be a first down. No, I guess it.
No, it's
Just enforced.
it's first down.
Yeah, Berrien County.
Berrien.
timeout by Atkinson County.
Timeout, Atkinson County, their
That'd-
second.
That'll be their second timeout tonight.
They get 3 timeouts?
Yeah, they get 3 timeouts. They get 4 timeouts. Berrien.
Running right up the middle. Up the gut.
That's what they're going to do 99% of the time. They're going to run left, they're going to run right, they're going to run to the middle.
They haven't.
Left,
They
left,
haven't.
up the middle.
The defensive end's doing a good job containing. They're not breaking free outside, but it's exactly what it is. That's exactly.
That number 9, they had a big pass by number 9.
They'll run counter every once in a while.
Yeah.
32.
No timeout.
They haven't had a breakaway run on the counter yet. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
They've only run 1 counter tonight, haven't they? 1 or 2? They haven't run 2. Number 10's back under the center. Turns around, gives it number 20 right up the middle. Timeout. No, touchdown. Touchdown. I don't think nobody was ready for that, but
Touchdown,
That's what
Berrien
they do.
County.
Number 20 had 2 of them called back long ago. They do the trap blocks and stuff like that. Yeah.
so that's going to bring your Berrien County Rebels up 26. About to go in here for another kick. Number 13 has been consistent tonight. He went far left on his first kick. His last 2 have been right down the middle. So he lines up there on the back end of Roquemore Field. Number 10, their quarterback, is the holder.
Ball
There's the
snap.
and
It's
the kick is
barely in it.
good.
Oh, it's barely
He's
He's
squeezed
3
in
for
there.
4 tonight with his
4:03
extra
left
point
to
kicks.
play.
4 minutes left in the game.
Berrien County 27.
I look over out to my
Atkinson
left
County
and I see the Bulldogs warming up out there, getting ready and getting fired up. Looks like there's some leadership going on out there with those kids getting each other excited and fired up out there. And one of our older players, Kaylin Wright, out there talking to some of those young men, doing some mentoring. Of course, as we said earlier, Kaylin will be going to Georgia Southern. Phenomenal young man, great athlete, also a great in academics, tremendous smart kid, and just a fine young man.
First and
And
10.
so he's out there walking around and giving some high fives and doing some encouraging to those young
Quarterback
men
takes
as
snaps,
well.
handed off to the left. Number 8's got some speed on him.
But that end was cut down.
He's hit. He's hit by 3 players at one time, pushed out of bounds for a
I
gain
tell
of
you
about
what,
2.
that number 8 looked a lot faster against Lanier County than it does against Berrien. Berrien has really cut that end down. Yeah. Just lay it right there. Don't nobody mess with it, okay? So Atkinson County gets back in there
Quarterback
on
takes the
offense.
snap.
Oh, and he
Ball's
fumbles the
fumbled.
ball.
It's in the back.
And they land on it.
That's how you get hurt right there.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's twice. I
Gets
believe.
up.
Is that number 8
Both
again?
of them get up slow.
That number 8? That's number 9 there. I tell you what, that's twice that's happened, and both times those kids, that's a good way to get hurt when somebody's coming on top of you like that. But looks like everybody's good. There was a loss of about 5 yards on that snap. You can tell some fatigue has set in to your Atkinson County. Again, he's under shotgun. 4 in the backfield, 1 to the far, 1 to the near.
Oh, number 3 gets blown off the ball.
Oh.
Great defense. Number 1 was
One
wide
of the
open on the
linebackers-
left side.
One of the linebackers got his hand up just in time and was able to swat the ball.
He threw in triple coverage right there. When he had one-on-one on the backside.
Had one-on-one on the backside, but yet he goes into triple coverage, and the linebacker got a hold of the ball. So I don't think he ever even looked to his left.
No, he was pre.
4th down.
He had already made his
Pre-decided.
decision. Yep.
You can't do that.
Well, and that's going to come along more and more practice. You get more familiar in the timing of your wide receivers.
See, we got one-on-one right now. No high safety.
No
you
high
can throw
safety.
a post right here and go to the house with it. There he goes.
There he goes.
He cuts inside. He throws a slant.
There's a flag.
There's a lot of
Was that a
lot of
hold?
touching going down
Yeah, I believe
downfield.
that might have been a hold, or
Push off.
did he push him off? Or I believe it's going to be a push-off. Hold on the defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, hold on the defense.
So that's actually a great snag by the.
Yeah, it was. To be able to be held and still go out and get that ball was a good play.
But I mean, you should go to that play every single time you don't have a safety high and you got one-on-one on one of your best receivers with a guy that's not that. I mean, he's a good corner. He's not the best on the field right now, but.
That's number 88 on the far side over there, man. I tell you what, he's a hit taller. And it looks like that's to be a good matchup there.
They run the ball straight up the middle, gain of nothing.
Oh, we got some screen. We got some fight.
We got a fight going on.
Got a fight. Come on, guys. This is a spring game. There's some laundry on the field.
Oh yeah, it's going down.
Oh,
it's
man.
going bench clearing. There's punches being thrown. Coaches being thrown. Number 3 gets up. There's hitting. Helmets being taken off.
I ain't seen a fight like
Coaches
this
getting
high
hit in the
school
face.
football
All
in a long
coaches
time.
are on the field. All players are on the field.
Coaches dragging number 3 by
Dragging
the face mask.
kids off the field as we
face
speak.
mask.
There are actual fans on the field right now. There are fans. There's a lady in the middle of the field smack talking. There's more flags being thrown as we talk.
I'm not sure what that call's going to be.
What are you doing? Get off the field. You don't belong on the field. Go back in the stands.
There's mamas going down on the
Oh
field.
my God!
Oh my goodness!
Do
We
not
got
get
mamas
on
and
the
daddies
field.
going down there,
And
and they just got taken off. That's it.
That's awful. That shows a lack.
That
That shows
shows-
a lack of respect for the sport.
That's right. We got it.
Get the moms off
got a
the
ref.
field.
I think the white hat got a little hurt on that one
Oh,
too.
they were getting decked on the field. Absolutely drilled.
That was almost like it been waited on. But you got mamas and daddies coming down on the field. They got to get them off of there. There's no excuse for a mom and daddy to get down on there and be showing
Well, what are you
out.
doing? The kid's 18 years old. You talk about trying to grow up, and then you want to get
That
on the
big
field.
guy. I've been hearing this guy hoop and holler, and he made down on the field.
3 games for this jamboree. Berrien County 27, Atkinson County 0.
No excuse for parents to run down there on the field.
County versus Berrien County. We'll put 10 minutes up on the
I wouldn't
clock.
mind seeing some replay on that to find out what happened, but our athletic director's taking the field out there, and he's going to make sure everything's the way it's supposed to be. Scott does
He's
a
probably
great job.
checking on the white hat. He
Yeah,
got decked.
the white hat got hit pretty hard, I believe.
mean, I paid little money to see an MMA fight. This is a good deal.
Yeah, but there's no excuse for parents to get down on the field. Shows a lack of respect for the game, but also just a lack of discipline. And I imagine there's going to be some kids that are ejected from that scenario.
I don't know the rules, but I know in a regular season game, if you get ejected from the game,
Yeah,
you're
I
not
don't know
allowed
how
to.
that works. I wouldn't.
I don't.
think-
No,
I
it's
don't-
a scrimmage
It's a
game.
scrimmage game, so I doubt it'll go all the way over
Which,
the fall.
if you were going to get in the fight, I guess this would be the best,
Oh, yeah.
opportunity.
But it was almost like that was
Oh.
waiting until 2 minutes left and then went at it.
Yeah, that was.
And so Scott Ray, again, our athletic director, he's down there and he's talking to all the referees and trying to get all that settled to find out exactly what took place.
I'm glad it's not our school.
And the thing I was disappointed in was just the parents. Parents running down there on the field showing out. And, parents can't do that. And what's even more crazy is the coaches are letting the parents stand down there in the end zone around the kids.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm sitting there going, hey, y'all get off the field. This is my
It's a
team.
football game.
And when they get outside these fences, you can talk to them. They'll be your kids. But right now, they my kids.
The game's really changed over the years. Obviously, if you had a problem, you would take it outside with someone after the game.
Well, that's poor sportsmanship.
It is.
The
And,
white-
it, and it sets a, it sets
the
a
white
bad
hat, the white hat's walking that way. I'm not sure.
yeah, it sets a bad example for all these kids watching.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you got a bunch of young kids here, and your families are gathered together, and I mean, we all enjoy watching a good fight. But you fight and then it goes. But that was almost like it was set up.
It was an
because-
absolute brawl.
Yeah, I mean, you cleared the benches and took off out there like a bunch of crazy people. But Berrien County did come away with the win and really demoralized Atkinson County offensively and defensively. Of course, you're listening to us on LanierCountyNetwork.com, and glad that you're tuned in. Got one more game tonight, be against Lanier County Bulldogs against your Berrien County Rebels. And so we'll see what Coach Williams is going to be playing. Is he going to play varsity? Is he going to play junior varsity and mix them up? Not sure. Varsity? I was just told that he is going to be playing the varsity. And so see if they can't come out here. And as I look out in the practice field, we got about 8 minutes left, I believe it is, before the next game starts. The kids are over here getting ready. You know, that's one of the things, Noah. You play a game, you get all warmed up, and then you got to go and cool off, and now you got to get warmed back up again.
You better stretch them hamstrings.
You better stretch them out good. And that's the only thing I hate seeing with some of these young men who are still young and, if you will, immature from the standpoint of the knowledge that they have about their bodies. And you've got to make sure you're hydrated well and that you're stretching well, because we sure don't need any pulled hamstrings or anybody get hurt out there.
Yeah, so last year I pulled my hamstring in the spring game.
In the spring game, and it plagued you all the way through. So.
It still.
And it actually wasn't the spring game.
It was the spring game against.
It was against
Christian.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Fellowship
no,
Christian.
no, that's not right. That's the FCA. What is that thing? Not Greater Christian.
Not Greater Atlantic. It's
Oh well, I can't remember, but they were the runner-up for the state championship last year, or year before last, and right north of Atlanta.
They're called the Palatins. I don't
the
know.
Palatins,
I know that, but I don't know.
They are called the Palatins, and but anyway, they played a good game, but you pulled your hamstring on a defensive play, and so Ashton McNeil, one of the great players in this that's played here on this field, just came up to the press box. Ashton is over at Valwood right now, and I know he's excited about all the work that he's doing. And how's new school going over there?
It's going good. You know, working hard.
You settled in pretty good over there? You
yes,
like
sir.
The coaches and all
yes,
that?
Sir. Yes, sir.
And so we miss him around here. Ashton did a great job here for Lanier County last year, and, of course, the years before that. Last year he missed a few games with a broke collarbone, broke it at a VSU camp, I guess it was.
Yeah.
Broke a collarbone and had to sit out a few games, and so we missed him during those few games. But when he got back on the field, he was wide open and did a great job and playing linebacker and did some running back and as we've been talking about, a lot of these kids have to go both ways. And so what'd you think about that fight that just took place, Ashton?
You know, it's football. You know, it's gonna happen. You know,
emotions get high, don't it?
Yeah, they competing. I mean, that's just in the sport of football. I mean, you don't want nobody to bully you, so you're gonna retaliate. You know,
it was almost like that been planned though, man. That was a bench clearing on both sides.
Yeah,
some good punches being done. I saw the white cap. He walked off. He got decked pretty hard. I saw, and so I don't know where he went, but he might have just said, "You know what? I ain't getting paid enough to get hit like this." And so he might have just took off and decided to leave. I'm not sure. And so, so have y'all got a spring game over there?
No, sir. No, sir. We
y'all just gonna do the scrimmage at the beginning of the season?
Yes, sir. We just for now on, we just throwing around. You know, working out hard.
Working out hard.
Yes, sir.
Is Austin still leading the strength and condition over there?
Yes, sir.
Austin's a great guy, man. I tell you what, has a tremendous amount of knowledge, and I tell you what, I really think a lot of Austin and what he does. He loves y'all kids, I know. So
shout out to Coach Pierce too. I mean,
man.
he come over after school. You know, he still talk to us. You know, and make sure that we eating good. You know, working out hard. You know,
I really I hate that Coach Pierce ain't going to be here next year. Coach Pierce has done a tremendous job with a lot of these kids, and I know he cares a lot about them. But more than that, I'll say that about Coach Brandon is he is just a tremendous guy, and he loves these kids. You never hear him say a negative thing to the kids, and you never see him say a cuss word, and it's just straight up. You know, he wants what's best, and not everybody agrees with his philosophy, but at the end of the day, he does the best he can with what he's given, and I wish him the very best in whatever endeavors that he does at the end of this school year. And so I know that God's got some great things in place for him, and I know he'll do a good job wherever he goes. But we'll continue to be looking out for you this fall, man, and excited to see what you're going to be doing over there. And I know you've made a lot of new friends, and I know that's a great school, and a lot of I know that they got a great winning program over there.
Yes, sir.
And so we wish you the best. We wish you were here, but we sure, at the end of the day, we ain't gonna. Nobody holds any hard feelings. If they do, then they never were your friends. I
Right.
want what's best for you, man. And if that's what's best for you, then you feel that that's where you need to be, and you got my support 100%. And we're going to watch you do great things. And so I tell you, we lost out on a couple of great players. I know Willie and Matt
Matthew
Hardy. Yeah, several of the guys are done some transferring and moving out. And you know what? That's fine. That's what happens in football. And you have some to come in that's going to be good. And like we said earlier, this new coach is going to take what he's got. He's got a big young team this year, Ashton.
Yeah,
I mean,
he does.
I looked out there
He
when we
does.
go. I mean, there's only 3 seniors. You got Isaiah, Kyle, and T. That's
Yeah.
only 3 seniors you got, and T's the kicker. So you got two. You got 2 guys on that field that with any age and maturity to them.
Right,
So he's got a pile of freshmen though. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does, and whatever he does with this team will continue to build. And maybe within the next couple of years, he can put together a winning program here and get Lanier County on the board. Field looks good tonight, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
I
It
tell
does.
you what, man, to be a spring game, and of course we've been getting a lot of rain these last
Yeah.
few weeks, every
True,
day.
that is so true.
And so been watering it, and grass looks nice and painted up. So when's y'all's last day over there?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. So y'all got a couple extra days more than Lanier County.
Yes, sir.
Lanier County, they got a half a day on Tuesday, and that is it. And so, I see old Josh down there. We was giving him a shout out from Valdosta Orthopedics. A lot of y'all boys spent a lot of time with him.
Yeah.
Noah talked about it. I said, it's not necessarily a good thing when the orthopedic guys are on your speed dial and giving you high fives. When they all know you by name, that's probably not a good thing. But yeah, he's such a great guy, and I'm excited. Looks like we got about a minute and a half before the next game takes place. And about time for those Lanier County Bulldogs to get off the practice field and come on out here and get lined up. Berrien County, of course, just beat Atkinson County. I believe it was about, 20-0 or something like that. They had a tremendous offense and defense.
Yeah.
Just same old Berrien County, just running to the right, running to the left, running right up the middle. And so it just never did slow down. They just kept running the ball and only had a couple passes during the whole time. But it's going to be interesting to see how this new coach handles that wing T, and they only had a couple of counters off that last game. I think I only saw maybe 2, possibly 3 counter plays in the whole time, and so it's just a matter of they got a couple of guys on that team, though, that number 9 and that number 1.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, both of those guys are studs. Yep, the white hat has come back out onto the field. I guess he's all right. He went in there and made sure everything was adjusted okay. I do believe he got decked in that. I don't know. I was watching a coach grab a player by the face mask and drag him back about 5 yards. But I'd like to see all the replay of that. And, of course, you can look at LanierCountyNetwork.com and watch it. And, Jeremy, they can see the replays and all that is recorded, right? And so we can go back and watch the video on that and see what goes on. Our captains are coming onto the field. Number 5, Rashad Brockington. Number 65, Isaiah George. And number 7, Kyle Sermons. And so it's exciting to see Rashad, man. I tell you what, he was just playing baseball just a couple of weeks ago. We made it to the Sweet 16 and fell a little short. And nobody give this team much of a hope this year in their baseball program, but they did make it as far as they did last year. Had a great season. 4 of our young men have signed to go play baseball in college. Noah Tootin will be playing at Faulkner University. And Trenton Berry Hill. Hey, I love you, Ashton, man. You take care. We're going to be looking for you, okay? And you know my number if you ever need anything, all right? And Trenton Berry Hill and Andrew Rowland will be going to Bruton Parker, and Dawson Searcy will be going to ABAC. But watching them come to the field is exciting. And so Rashad and Isaiah and Kyle are ready to step out on the field to make the call, see if we can't get something going. I tell you, it's going to be real interesting, Noah, to see how this new coach.
Yeah, we're about to have a game right here.
I know, to see how this coach responds to this wing T offense. I'm sorry. And so looks like they got number 65, number 71, and number 21. That 21 played a good game against Atkinson County a few minutes ago. Somebody just turned the lights on. We can now realize that we are in the light, and so we can see. I think I can see better with the light off than I can with it on. I'm standing behind the glass. Noah's in the opening, and there's a good glare on the glass.
You can open that window, and you can't open that.
No,
one.
I can't. That's all right. It ain't no big deal. I can see. And so I think we're going to take all the windows out. I think it was somewhere last year, and they had the rollout thing, and the whole thing came open. And then we was at one location that we actually took the windows out. Me and Will was up there last year, and we couldn't see. The screen was so dirty. That was at Wilcox, I do believe it was, Jeremy. And we couldn't see through the screen, so we just took them off and hid them upstairs. And so we never did get in trouble, so we put them back, didn't tear them up. Looks like our guys have our captains are coming off the field. Rashad, Isaiah, and Kyle coming up to the sideline. And looks like our boys are getting fired back up. See if we can handle this run game. See if our defense can't get in there and play some smash mouth.
It's definitely going to be a smash mouth game, run it up the gut.
And I tell you what, there's some big guys over at Berrien County, so these young men's going to have to put the seatbelts on and just go in there and just take the licks and give them.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Who wants it bad enough?
Yeah, who wants
really?
it bad enough? This is a good time to show you, Coach. All right, Coach, I put the work in over the spring, and I want to be your guy. I'm not afraid to take a hit.
Berrien's going to have the ball first. We're going to be on defense.
Our guys come out. Looks like our biggest guy on the line out there is probably
Isaiah. Or Flores.
Flores, number 74, is a pretty good-sized guy. Let's see what kind of pep talk Coach Williams has given our guys during the break.
They're going to run it left.
I tell you, that number 9's over there in the outside. I tell you what, number 1.
Exactly. Oh, it's a counter. They're throwing it down deep.
Oh.
He's got a man open, and it's dropped. It's dropped. He was wide open.
That's something you don't see from Berrien County.
Just missed it.
What's up
It was
there?
a good ball.
Andrew
It was
Rowland.
a good ball. It was perfectly placed. The kid dropped it.
Andrew Rowland up here in the press box. We've been talking about Andrew a little bit, one of our past football players. Andrew played on the line. He played for center, and also he was on our baseball team, played second base. Andrew signed with Bruton Parker, and will be furthering his education.
And we're going to beat Faulkner.
Oh, my goodness. He's calling out. He's saying they're going to beat Faulkner next
It's funny.
year.
It's funny when a pass play is your trick play.
Don't know that that's going to work. You're right, Noah. That I tell you what, the guy was wide open. Caught us back on our heels on that one.
Number 10's back
But
in
they'll go
center.
right
They're
back.
going to run it right up the middle. It's a stop. Oh, he's hit hard. He's hit hard by number 10.
That number 10 is.
He is absolutely eating tonight.
Jordy.
With the tackle.
He's got a swag about him.
Really? Where's he from?
Third down, 11.
That Jordy, we oh really?
3rd and 11. 3rd
Tell you
and
what,
11.
That number 10 has really put on a show tonight. He's a junior, and I tell you what, he has made some tackles. He has played his position well. He has stayed where he needed to stay. Just was told that he had transferred here from Lowndes County, being coached up by Coach McPherson over there, and it looks like he's doing a good job.
It looks like.
Again,
They're running back out the middle. He finds a hole. He finds a crease. He gains about 8.
Looks like Cartez Robinson, number 21, with the tackle. Cartez, a strong freshman.
They got a
Fourth down and
fourth,
3 to go.
4th and 3.
I tell you what, not bad defensive stand right here, other than that trick play at the first that kind of threw us off. Luckily, it was dropped by Berrien County, wide open, but it just couldn't keep his hands on it. Uh-oh.
What just happened?
Berrien County elects to punt.
Okay, so there's going to be, okay. So now that's going to bring our boys out on offense. Rashad Brockington will lead his dogs out on that field for the first offensive drive of the second game. Again, if you're just joining with us on LanierCountyNetwork.com, our Lanier County Bulldogs were able to beat the Atkinson County Rebels 18-16 in the first game. Atkinson lost to Berrien County 20-0, and now we're in our third game of this jamboree here in the spring, and it's your Bulldogs against your Berrien County, the boys from Nashville, and just had a great defensive stop, and our offense is now taking the field.
Look at the line difference
I
right
know.
there.
Tremendous size difference between Berrien County and Lanier.
They're going to have to get the ball off quick. Puts the man in motion. He gives it to him on a sweep. He's
Keontae.
got blockers. He's got room. He gains. Oh, he's going to call holding.
Yep, he's going to call
It was
holding.
borderline. It was borderline. I wouldn't have called that.
Yep, calling it holding on our offense. That's going to come back. We're going to lose some yards on that play.
I wouldn't have called that.
10-yard penalty and repeat first down will be enforced.
I tell you, the size difference between our line is unreal. Those boys are just going to have to just put their nose down and keep going.
It's a gut check.
The center shaking his hand off. He kind of tweaked his wrist a little bit, I do believe.
Rashad in the backfield. Deep. He takes the snap. He's looking to his left. He's rolling out. He's got a big man behind him. He throws it out of bounds. There's a flag downfield.
I tell you what, that's what's going to be tough for Rashad. Thankfully, he's got some good feet and he's got good eyes, because I don't know that our line's going to be holding that big, how big them boys are. You look across there and see number 75,
I'm talking 100, 150-pound difference.
Yeah, number 73, 75, 71 over there, 65. Those guys outweigh our boys by 100 pounds each probably. And so,
hey, we're moving the ball. Positive direction. It's going to be 1st and 10 from where we started at.
That's going to put us back at the 35-yard line. 1st and 8.
1st and 8.
Rashad's going to have to be very mobile.
They got one-on-one on top. Oh, he tries to beat him off the line. He's got people down deep. He's got a deep ball, and he's got holding.
Oh, there's holding.
It's holding all night.
Yes.
Great job by the referee calling that.
Yeah, well, you know, as a corner, you got to hold that, because you know you just got beat, and that's going to probably, you just say the touchdown by the hold there, because if he didn't, Xavier Ryan was going to the house with that one.
Oh,
so,
absolutely. He had him beat off the ball.
As your defensive player, you got to do that. I'd rather have a penalty in holding than give up a touchdown.
Yeah, but that gives so much confidence to the
absolutely.
the wide receiver knowing you can beat him.
Yeah, I beat you. The only way you're going to keep me down. They line back up.
Spread.
We got D. Henry, looks like in the backfield. I think that's D. I can't tell. It's either D
Ball
or
snap.
Josiah. Yes, D.
Hands the ball off right down the middle. Get a 6. What a great run.
No, that was Josiah Hill.
Oh, we got a man hurt.
That was Josiah Hill, my bad.
Number 20, Josiah
That's
Hill.
Nelius, ain't it? Number 64.
I knew he was limping off the field.
Yes,
He's got a
Nelius
cramp.
Dean got a cramp.
It looks like it.
That's what we were talking about earlier, that when you come off the field and you got to hydrate.
2nd and 5.
He's coming over to the water fountain, trying to stretch it out.
Oh, yeah, it's a cramp.
Yeah, he tried.
All right, Nunez back in the backfield. Spread again. He's looking downfield. He's looking to his left on a slant. Oh.
It looked like there's a hold on that side. I don't know that I'd throw it back towards that number 9 over there. That number 9 carries a lot of.
It's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. You know, the thing about it is he ain't got much time. And so Rashad's got to
get it out.
He's got to get it out quick. That line's got to hold just for a second. You look at the size.
Oh, got him.
Got
him. That's a first down.
First down. Got the flags down on the defensive side, offside. Should give him a first down.
Should be enough for a first down.
Great job on the coaches calling that right there.
Absolutely. Good hard count there by Rashad. Pulled him off. And you know what is interesting also, Noah? You got some young guys up there that have the discipline.
Yeah, that's a big part. That's great coaching. That is great coaching.
To have the discipline with those young men to do a hard count and them not jump.
He's looking downfield. Oh, he gets spin move. Oh, downfield. There's a hold. No, it wasn't a hold. It looked like it, though.
I couldn't tell who that was running there.
Jesse Rodriguez.
Is that Jesse Rodriguez?
11.
I tell you what, that's a matchup though. That Jesse gets number 1.
There's a foot difference between them.
Minimum of a foot. Maybe.
For number 14, Jesse Rodriguez. Incomplete.
A lot better about South Georgia bourbons on that.
Puts the man in motion. Ball snap. Hand off. He's got room.
Turns the
flag.
corner. There's a flag.
Probably holding.
Short gain on the play. Flag on the field. Get official.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looked like a
Illegal
chop block.
by the offense.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, that's going to leave a mark there. I tell you what, Berrien County, a lot of those big boys got their hands on their hips. And so, of course, they just got playing 2 quarters against Atkinson County. Had a big fight there at the end of the game. Don't know all the the ramifications and what happened on that. But, boy, I tell you what, it was a bench-clearing brawl. If you missed it, I'd advise you to go back to LanierCountyNetwork.com and watch the end of that game. The last 2 minutes is basically just taken off the clock because of the bench-clearing brawl that took place. A lot of punches were thrown, and I tell you what, that was uncalled for. Some parents taking off on the field. So glad they got that taken care of.
We got second down and
Second
25.
about a mile.
Too far for a run, but they pull it. Oh, what a great triple option.
Number 12, that's C.J. Johnson.
Rashad Brockington to number 12, C.J. Johnson.
Tell you what, Rashad staying back there. It's tough not to just take off and running when that pocket collapses. But
3rd and 20.
Number 71's a big boy.
yes, he is. Now, I tell you what, we're outweighed about 100 pounds per person, I believe, on that line. I bet there's 400 or 500 pounds difference.
Ball snapped. He drops back. The pocket's collapsing. He rolls to his right. He throws it way downfield. He's got a man. He comes up. Oh, and a flag.
Interference.
Great.
Interference.
Great call. Great call. He had it in his hands, too.
Xavier Ryan, he's a young boy, does a great job, plays baseball as well as a sophomore, and he went up, but he had some pass interference, number 3, so that's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
That's twice on him. He's had that
Twice on
call.
him. They might as well keep going with it.
Twice on the same boy. 15
I'll tell you what, Berrien County's back on their heels right now, and your Lanier County Bulldogs have got something showing here. The score is 0-0, 8 minutes, 48 seconds left here in this first quarter of the third game of the Jamboree. Xavier lines up.
Josiah Hill in the backfield.
To the clear, to our near side.
They got
Josiah,
trips. They run it. They got room. He's hit hard.
Hey, and he still picked up 5 or 6 yards on that. Great run there by Josiah. I tell you what, for him to be our number 1 running back, I didn't see that coming. That young man is putting in some hard work and showing the coach something.
He's got a 4th down. 4th and inches. And a foot.
4th and less than 1.
Probably about 10 inches to go. They're going to call a timeout.
Lanier County.
Timeout. Berrien County.
Berrien County calls
Berrien
a timeout.
calls a timeout.
Berrien calls a timeout. It's about a 4th and a foot. Still got a lot of fans here tonight. A lot of fans on both sides for this 3-game Jamboree.
Oh, my gosh.
Huh? You need a chair, old man?
You like that?
Yeah, don't steal the hardware, Brad. Well, you still got to walk out of the stadium after that fight that took place a while ago. I might walk out with you if you're going to carry that out. A little bit of excitement here in the press box. Again, Brett Rogers up here in the press box with us.
Oh, get him!
Sides.
That's great. That is great. He didn't even give him a hard count. He just jumped.
And that'll be a first down.
Defense jumped. They folded.
Yeah.
They folded on a 4th and inch.
4th and inches, and the defense just jumped.
See, everything's going our way right now. We need to put it in the end zone. We're in field goal range right now.
Oh, absolutely. Easy.
Then he drops back. He's looking to his
back.
left. Oh, he's got a guy wide open, and he just wasn't fast enough.
I tell you what, he's having to get rid of that ball just a little bit faster than he wants to. That number 65 was right in his face. He outweighs Rashad by 150 pounds. That number 65's got to be getting close to 260, 270. And so, but he probably got a good 125 pounds on Rashad, and he had to let it go just a little bit faster than he wanted to. They line back up in the shotgun.
He
and
keeps it. He's going. He's at the great slide. Great slide. That is smart.
You can see
that is smart.
You can see a lot more maturity in Rashad this year.
A lot more maturity. He's been hit several times. I know.
Yeah, Noah, who played quarterback last year, can definitely relate. And getting hurt last year, Rashad stepping in. And Rashad took some licks last year that he probably shouldn't have taken. And so good to see some maturity come out of him and not taking that hit.
They're going to get the change out and measure this. I believe it's a first down.
I think it's a first down as well. Looks like he was back 2 weeks ago in baseball. He just had a lot of practice sliding.
Rashad was a great asset to the baseball team,
So
being a freshman starting left field.
He came on this
He had one of the highest
year.
batting averages. This man is a true athlete.
Probably one of the best athletes in this entire school. Smart as a whip in all the honors classes.
That's a first down, boys.
There you go.
That's
Good
a first
job.
down.
First down by Lanier County. Berrien County don't know what to do right now. They're just back on their heels.
They're surprised. That's what it is.
They just don't. They have no idea what's going on. I tell you what, man, that young freshman center out there is impressive tonight. He has gone toe-to-toe with the nose right there. And just he's had one bad snap, I think, tonight. Cost us a safety in the first game.
Ball's handed off. He keeps it.
Oh!
Ball's dropped.
Throw it out there to Keontae. Keontae, again, was he felt the pressure
hit
coming on
hard.
him. Yeah, he felt that pressure coming on. And
Second down.
I tell you what, talking about baseball with Rashad, he hit. We was playing in Wilcox this year. Man, he stepped up in that game, hit 2 big doubles, and we ended up losing that game in the bottom of the 7th inning. But I tell you what, he from that game forward, he just really turned it on. Josiah Hill to his
Rashad
right.
takes the snap.
He looked up and got a flag. Must be a false start.
The second and 10.
We can't have those.
Ah!
Because, I mean, here we are in the red zone, and we can't. We got to be more disciplined in that.
5-yard penalty.
That's going to put a second down and right at the 20-yard line.
They got a one-on-one at the top.
Rashad.
Strauss hands the ball off. He's hit.
No, that was Josiah Hill. I mean, and that, again, our line just can't hold those big guys, man. They was right there, came right through the hole. Two freshmen on the line out there. Huh?
Two
8th graders.
Two 8th
Yeah, and
graders.
that's what's even more crazy is that center's an 8th grader, ain't he, bro?
Those boys aren't even in high school yet.
No, and I mean, here they are playing against some 17, 18-year-old boys that outweigh them 125,
Takes the snap.
150 pounds.
Oh, he's going deep. He's going deep.
Was that not a hold?
Oh, how is that not a hold?
Why is that not a hold?
Why is that not a hold?
My goodness.
He was on top of him.
Xavier Ryan's saying, come on, where's the flag on that, guys?
You can call it. It's right there on your hip.
That was pretty bad right
That was
there.
blatant.
Team Mexico has gone back out, and he's just going to try for a – what we got here? Where's the ball going to be at? 20, 30? It's going to be a what? 42? Looks like it's going to be about a 41-yard field goal attempt. Team Metzner, of course, Rashad Brockett. Number 5 is going to be the holder. Team Metzner has already had a 46.
Ball snap. Kick is up. And it is.
Looks like might be good.
Oh, my goodness. He absolutely
You could have
destroyed
said
that
one
ball.
on the-
He
was
is
good for
amazing.
It could have been good for another 10 or 15.
It's like.
What did he say?
He is amazing.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, is he really?
So with 6:38 left in the first quarter of this jamboree, Lanier County 3, Berrien
How about that,
0.
Noah Tootin? Your Lanier County Bulldogs.
Yeah, we
over
took the
Berrien
lead.
County, took the lead on a, what was it, 40-something yard field goal there by Team Metzner. Mud Creek.
Uh-oh, breakaway.
Man, big
Forget
hit
it.
there, looks like by
20, Berrien County.
Isaiah George with a big hit there, run him down and made the tackle.
George with a big hit. Not before a first down for Berrien County.
One of our seniors. And again, for those just listening to us, man, we got some true freshmen out there. We got basically they're 8th graders right now that are not even in high school yet, playing against some seniors on the other side that's 17, 18 years old. Some of these kids on that field are 13, 14 years old, man. So way to go, Lanier County. Way to coach them up, Coach Williams. Like what the new coach is doing.
I would dare to say Titsy Metzner might be if not the best kicker in South Georgia.
Oh, man, I wouldn't say South Georgia. I'd put him in the top of the entire state.
Oh, absolutely. He is incredible. He is incredible. And to be only his
Nice stop on
first,
play by
he's on the
Bulldogs.
last end of his
Second and
first
10
full year of kicking.
Exactly. I saw him in the weight room the other day. He's been really putting on some work as well. Flores just came off to the sideline talking with his defensive coach, T.J. Brown. You think you'll see another pass, Noah?
No, they're about to run it right here.
Gives it to number 9.
He's a monster.
He is a monster.
Our boys, it
Cortez
takes 3,
Robinson.
4, 5,
Cortez.
6, 7 of our boys to take him down,
Cortez
but we get
might
him
as
down.
well put a quarter in his pocket. He was riding that thing. He's like, I ain't letting go of this.
Hey, but they're hitting him. I mean,
tell
they're
you
not
what.
scared. They're
No.
not scared.
I tell you what, Cortez grabbed a hold of him and says, I ain't letting go, coach.
In the past, that was our biggest problem, being scared of those guys.
Henry coming off the
they're
field.
hitting them.
Josiah Hill, our running back, now taking the field, playing safety, it looks like.
What? He is.
Yep. They just put Josiah out there. And you got Keontae over here to our near side. Josiah walking up in. You got one here to
Run
the
left.
far side. I mean, to the near
Follow.
side. Number 1 takes
One
a
takes it
cutback
He's
to
got
the
room.
outside.
He's got people. Oh, there might be a holding call.
At
He's
number-
brought down.
At number 10,
Oh, yeah, there's definitely a holding call.
Jordy,
It was
you
first and 10 is going back
it's coming
5.
back, though. It's going to come back. And
Berrien County's good enough for first down, but we'll check the flag.
I do believe it's against Berrien County. Holding.
On the
Yep,
offense.
holding on the offense.
Will be coming back.
4 minutes, 47 seconds left here at Roquemore Field in the first quarter of the third game of our Jamboree. The Lanier County Bulldogs are over your Berrien County Rebels 3-0. Got a good game going on here. Berrien just beat Atkinson County. Lanier County beat Atkinson County in the first game.
Down.
What a tremendous motivation this will be, and just a check mark for Lanier County. And even if we walked away and not won this one, what a great play that these guys have done. Coach is doing a great job.
They got tied into the right side of the field. They throw it
Right
up.
up
And
the
go.
middle.
Oh, we hit them.
What a
We hit
great-
them hard.
Hit them
We
hard.
hit them hard.
Stop.
Atco, they were struggling with that just up the gut, hard-nosed football, but our boys are just hitting them.
4. Jonathan Flores.
2nd and
Jonathan
17.
Flores with a great hit there.
Second down. About 18.
Phone's going off, texting, calling.
54 the locks kick.
They ain't got time. Deal with that stuff. Brett Rogers, if you're going to cause chaos, you need to go in out the press box. You're the distraction.
Quarterback takes it. He hands off to. There's
Oh,
a
it's a
counter.
counter.
There's a counter. Oh,
Oh,
they had him in the
no.
backfield. They're going
I
to run
don't
him
think
down.
nobody's going to catch number 1.
Oh. They had it set up, but
They did. I tell you what, the end done his part, but, man, it just countered, and that counter hurts you. They don't run it but 1 or 2 plays a game, but when it comes through, man, it just bites if you're not there.
they had the outside contained, but the outside linebacker came in
And I
and
tell you,
overcommitted.
Overcommitted, but and the quarterback basically, I mean, it was almost messed up. They ran into each other,
They did.
but it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
It worked.
Linebacker got sucked into the inside.
Going after.
Kick is up, and it is good.
And it's
So
good.
that will put your Berrien County 7, your Lanier County Bulldogs 3 here of the first quarter, the final game of the Jamboree tonight here at Roquemore Field.
Forget to visit the concession stand one last time for your refreshments. I'd like to thank all of you from Berrien and Atkinson and Lanier County for coming out and supporting the Jamboree this evening. I'd like to thank Lanier County Network, LCN TV for broadcasting this game online. I'd like to thank Ryan and Noah too for broadcasting this game on the radio.
I'll tell you what I've enjoyed tonight. Sitting here getting to do this radio show with my son. Been watching him on the field for the last 10 years, and so first time I got to be in the press box with him and get his perspective. So our offense is back on the field.
Is back on the field. We got motion to the left. Josiah Hill's got it. He's hitting in the backfield for
Josiah. That was Andreas.
Tackled for a loss.
That was Andreas, number 3.
Second down.
Andreas is young. He's a
freshman. Yeah, he's a ninth grader. He's a ninth grader. But as we said, there's a couple of the boys out there that are actual 8th graders.
Yeah.
And our center out there. Brett, was he your center last year? The one that's playing center out there tonight? Yeah, Roy. No, Roy was linebacker last year, wasn't he? Fullback. That's right. I didn't realize that's who that was. Got a pass. Oh, just underthrew it. Just a little bit to Keontae.
Number 4, Keontae Hodges.
Going to bring third.
Brings up a third down.
Third down. We got to get some momentum going right here some way, somehow. We're back in our end zone, and we got 3 receivers to the right side. They got 2 covering them. There should be an open hole right here if Nooney can find it. He looks to the right. He's got a man downfield. The pocket collapsed. He's on the run. He throws it away. Out of bounds. Great catch by the coach.
Pass is incomplete. Rashad Brockton had to roll right.
The pocket just collapsed on him. He couldn't do anything about it. He had to roll out.
Incomplete. Brings up a 4th down.
They're going to have to punt it.
I see old E-Man coming up there on the side over there. He's another one of our past football players. I really was hoping to see him out on the field this year and being that lineman. I know those boys could have used his size.
Berrien County will have a 1st and
2
10.
minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the final game tonight. Berrien County over the Lanier County, 7-3. Our defense comes back on the field.
Number 10 under center. He takes the snap. Oh, there's a mess up. Oh, he is hit way back in the backfield. Oh, the ball.
Oh, he was down. He was down.
He was down, but there's still big hit in the backfield.
How about that? Lanier County defense coming there, and
they are not backing down. The coaches are doing a good job about bringing the energy up. It's going to be
7 yard loss.
It's going to be second down and 17.
Way to bring the energy
Absolute
down
great hit. Initial hit. I don't know who it was.
Got a couple cramps there on the sidelines. The boys are getting stretched out. Looks like Will Watson stretching Keontae out.
Probably looking past here.
I tell you what, man, that's a number 9. I tell you what, I'd have my eye on that guy.
Ball snapped right up the middle, and he is brought down. Only a 5-yard gain, it looks like.
Has not made it back to the original line of scrimmage yet.
Run up the middle by number 20 for Berrien County.
They're still about a yard or two short of the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and 12.
3rd and 12. There they are on about the 42-yard line. Tell you what a great defensive stand here by the Lanier County Bulldogs. A lot of these young boys have stepped up. We only got 3 seniors on the team this year. For them to step up and play ball like they're doing tonight, great call out to the coaches.
Number 9's deep in the backfield and number 1 leading. They take the ball right up the middle. He's hit hard down. He is hit hard right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down and about 11.
That was Flores, too, number 74. Jonathan Flores just able to bring him down, swung around, and got him in the back. Still did not make it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Great job for that defense to come out there.
Good job, defense, man. Tell you what, got energy on the field.
We got 5 minutes and 24 seconds in the first quarter.
No, we got 52 seconds in the first quarter.
Oh, I see it now. I apologize.
I'm here to keep you straight, Noah. And then we'll go to the final quarter tonight. We're waiting to bring our offense back on the field. Rashad will bring his troops back out. You got Xavier Ryan to
Oh,
the far
they
left.
got a matchup right here.
You got Kyle Brockton here to the near side.
Uh-oh. They're playing too high. He's going deep. Over middle. Oh! Dang! Hold on to the ball. Great place ball. Absolutely.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better placement on that ball.
Great place ball.
Complete. The number 12, C.J. Johnson.
TJ just couldn't hold on to it.
Second down.
Got hit
County.
by two people at the same time, but still. I mean, it was right in the pocket.
Somebody needs to find Brett Rogers something to do. He is bored.
What happened? Sat back in the backfield. That was a run up the middle. Stop. It's going to be.
First quarter brings up third down.
That will be the end of the first quarter. 29 seconds left. I'm sure they'll just let the clock run. And I tell you, there's a little swag out there with that Lanier County Bulldogs. Coaches down there coaching them up. I see some different little groups there with their coaches doing their jobs. And what a great opening rally here by our new coach, Kurt Williams.
Oh, yeah.
And
Great job by Mr. Kurt.
absolutely.
They're
Tried
not
to do
gonna
a
run.
hard count. Did not work. Going to just let the clock run on down so we can hit this final quarter Friday night football here in the end of
What
May.
a great beginning for both teams, really. Lanier's
tell you
really
what,
stepping
man.
up to the plate.
Lanier stepped up. Berrien County's still playing their big dogs.
Yeah, they are.
So we're taking a little short time out here while we swap ends of the field, and we'll still be under offense. Lanier County Network, LCN TV. We want to encourage you to make sure that you've tuned in and go ahead and make that as one of your favorites so that you can have that ready for the fall. And we'll be here. We appreciate their sponsorship. Appreciate Jeremy and all the hard work he does of setting everything up and getting it ready for us to be able to come to you live on video and audio. And so I hope that you're tuning in and marking that so that you'll have it ready for the fall. All right, so our offense is getting back out on the field now. This will be the final 12 minutes of spring football. There's been a three-team jamboree here at Roquemore Field. And again, Lanier County walked off with the first win, Berrien the second win. And here we are, Berrien over Lanier 7-3.
And he takes the snap. He's looking to his right. He's looking to his left. He throws a deep
Throws
ball.
a deep ball.
It's a pretty ball. And it's it was on his fingertips. It was on his fingertips.
Got to make that.
Pass is incomplete.
They're going to have to punt
Number
here.
11, E.J. Brown.
Yeah, that's fourth and a long way, so we're going to have to put the defense
That was
back
a
on.
great place
Wait.
ball right there.
So they're going to swap ends of the field again. They just moved down there with the new quarter start. Now they're going to go back to the other end. That was a great place ball there by Rashad. He'll get that timing down with these new receivers. Last year, of course, he had James Green could go up there and just about catch anything you throw. And, of course, you had
Tyler
Alexander who could about catch anything. Justin Schools that would come in and be able to catch some.
Matt Hardy at the end of the season.
Yeah, Matt Hardy came in and was able to get that little screens and
Tough football player.
Tough football player. So he'll get that timing down. He's got some young guys that has a little bit of speed. I think Keontae's going to be a great receiver throughout this year.
They're lining up in the same formation,
formation
they've
they've
run
had
all night.
Got one to the far left.
They're
Number 20 right at the middle.
they
got a
makes
seam.
the man miss.
I don't know
he's
that
taking
anybody's
it
going to
deep.
catch
He's
him.
going. Oh yeah.
Oh, he had to stop and cut back. And he's still moving.
Oh my goodness.
I tell you what.
He just juked out one of our linebackers. About took it to the house.
Yep. I tell you what, that number 20, I remember him from last year as a young man, and I tell you what, he hadn't changed any. And, of course, you know, you can really see the size of our line against their line and the holes that are being created that are it's tough. It's tough. Kyle Sermon's our senior, one of our three seniors coming off the field. Flores going back in his position. D. Henry coming off, number 55. Berrien County lines up in the same formation
You got a
again.
wing to the right with 2 back and 1 receiver to the left. They're going to go
The number 1
handoff to the right. And a big hit!
by Keontae.
And a big hit by Keontae. What a great one-on-one stop.
Keontae Hodges just been and put his shoulder pad right in the gut of number 20.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 for Berrien. Number 10 has got his call in from his coach, running back in from the sideline. Defensive coach, T.J. Brown, is firing up his defense, trying to bring some life into them.
Defense running around. They're playing cover 0.
Again,
Hand
right
off
up the middle.
Hey, that's a good stop. He
That's a
only got
good
about
stop.
3 yards.
Looked like,
It's going to be a 3rd down and about 7 or 8. 7.
That was Cortez Robinson.
Bulldogs.
Cortez Robinson,
led
number
by
21.
Cortez Robinson. 3rd down, Berrien County.
Dean walking out there. He got his hands on his hips. You got to get some. He's got to get some conditioning in over the summer.
There it is.
Number 1 going way outside. Oh, and he
Takes
went
it
right
to the
past
house.
number 10, took it to the house.
Number 1 on the left side. Touchdown, Berrien County.
That size is starting to.
They had a little different
So,
formation
yeah,
that
a
time.
little
They
bit.
had 2 wings on the left side, and I don't know if our defense was quite prepared for that, but they just
9 minutes and
Ran a
44
sweep.
seconds left.
ran a sweep to the left side and just put it in.
13, the kicker for Berrien County.
Number 13 for Berrien County has done a good job tonight. He was 3 for 4 against Atkinson County earlier. He missed his first one far left against Atkinson, but he made the next 3.
He's got lime green shoes on.
Lime green soccer shoes. The snap, the hold, and the kick is right down the middle. So he is 4 for 5 tonight. He's done a great job kicking. And so 14-3, Berrien County over Lanier County Bulldogs here
Down
at
by
Roquemore
11.
Field. This is where you're going to see if the coach can keep these boys rallied, keep their spirits high.
Yeah, it shows a lot about a team right now when you're down by 11. Last little bit of the game left here with 9 minutes and 44 seconds left. It looks like they're staying optimistic here. They're going to take the field on offense on the 30.
No, I was just looking over the roster. 25 of our players are 9th and 10th grade.
That's great.
25 of our players.
That's great.
And
That's
only
a great.
3 seniors, and of course they'll
You can say you only have 3 seniors, or you can say you're only losing 3 seniors.
got 12 juniors. And
Put a
so,
man in motion to the left. He takes the ball.
Oh!
Oh, the ball's on the ground. He picks it up. He's rolling out. He throws it downfield. Oh, where's the hold? There it is. There it is. Great job. Great job.
Came back for the ball.
It's going to be interference.
Pass interference. Get this thing away from me. I'm gonna hit someone with it.
I tell you what, I thought that was going to be a loss. Wait a minute. We got illegal men downfield.
Oh
That penalty's
my
declined.
God.
That's twice. I think that's happened to us.
Dang.
Repeat the down.
Repeat the down.
But that was a fumble at the beginning of the play. So first and 10 on the 30.
Rashad takes a snap.
High
hands
snap.
it off.
Oh, there's a great run. A great run.
Oh,
Ooh,
big
he's
hit in
hit.
the back. Oh, right in the kidney.
Hey, that was a great run. Picked up about 5.
He's got
right
to
down the
get
middle.
a little lower, though. He's got to learn to run a little bit lower, and he won't get those hits.
Run up the middle by number 20, Josiah Hill.
Josiah's done a good job tonight.
It'll be 5, 2nd and 5.
Take snap
Oh,
high again.
snap.
Oh, he's looking. Oh, he's sacked.
Oh,
He's hit hard.
Back pocket collapsed, and there was nowhere to go, nothing to do.
High snap.
Looks like Isaiah.
Isaiah George got beat on that. He just got kind of just shoved down on that one.
3rd and 11.
But that whole pocket collapsed. There wasn't nowhere to go, and it's 3rd and 11. 8 minutes and 21 seconds left.
Perfect
Good snap.
Oh,
Throws
a
it
deep
deep.
ball.
He's got
him. He's got him beat. Oh,
Oh,
bounced
right in
right
his
out of
hand.
his hands.
Got to make that catch. Got to make that catch.
Oh,
Was that Kyle Brockington? At number 9?
dang.
Huh?
Pass from number
Hit him
5
in the
for Josh
forehead.
No, it was number 11, wasn't it?
Incomplete.
Hit him in the forehead. You can't ask
That
for
was
a
E.J.
better
Brown.
ball.
Yeah, E.J. Brown, you got to come down with that one. And so
We had a beat there, boys. Had a
what
beat.
a great throw by the young upcoming sophomore, Rashad Brogan, to put it right on the money, but just came up, just couldn't quite bring it in. Yeah, he's got to have a little bit more discipline. I see him throwing down his helmet over there, Noah. Some of those teammates need to come over and tell him, say, hey.
Oh,
you know,
man, that's a big man running the ball. There's a
Oh,
face mask. There's a face mask.
Keontae brought him down, though.
Keontae is an absolute
I tell you what, Keontae's done a good job tonight,
monster.
offense and defense.
Flag on the play.
I tell you what, that E.J. Brown, though, he's got to keep his helmet on his head. You can't come to the sideline and throw it down. Some of those teammates got to come over and tell him, say, hey, we don't play that way. Got to have some pride. You know, you make some, you lose some,
Yeah.
but you got to go make that play, and you ain't got nobody to be mad at but yourself.
Yeah, can't do that.
Face mask on the offense. 15-yard penalty.
Oh, yeah, back them way up. It's going to be 1st and 25.
First and about a mile, looks like, Noah. Headed towards Bates Lake. See if we can't hold them back here in the backside. Back towards the old big oak tree in the end zone.
Number 10, the quarterback gets under center.
Looks like it's going to be going
There's
over
a
to the
counter.
left side. Number 1.
Oh, he's
Oh, he's
taking
got-
off.
Oh!
Oh! Hit hard.
What was that? That Cortez Robinson? No, number 22, 23.
21.
No, what? No, it was
23.
Shamar. That number 23, I
Shamar
think.
Bill.
Yeah, Shamar Bill.
23, Shamar Beal with a play. 2nd and long.
Had a big hit on that.
It looks like he's got a hurt hand, too. He's just got it wrapped up playing through it. Isaiah George gets replaced.
That's not Isaiah. That's Jonathan Flores.
Oh, it sure is. They got 2 wide. This is a different look
This
for
is
them.
a different look for tonight here.
They're going.
Oh,
Oh,
they
number
went-
1's going for it, and he's
Stop!
brought
right there.
down at the line of scrimmage.
What a
It's going to
great
be 3rd
defensive
play. It's going to be 3rd down in
It's
about
like
a mile.
Aeneas Dean and Isaiah George on the hit.
Isaiah George on the hit. 3rd down.
Him and
long.
Isaiah George and Aeneas Dean both there to hit that.
Dean was also there.
Kyle Brockington, number 9, coming in for Jordy, number 10. Oh, Kyle wasn't paying attention, ran right over the
Referee.
referee right in the middle of the field, about knocked him down. Looking back at the sideline. 3rd down and about 20 to go.
Long. 3rd and long.
Let's see what Berrien County is
They're
going to try
going
to
to
do
pull
here.
something right here. It's handoff. It's a counter. Go get him. Great job containing the outside.
I thought he had a face mask, but it looks like he did. It looks like he grabbed him by the shirt. He's down on the ground a little bit.
Great job. Great job containing the outside by the Bulldogs. They're going to be a 4th
That's
and
hold by the Bulldogs.
about
15.
They're going to
15.
punt, so that's going to bring our offense back on the field.
Great job.
Great job by our
by
defense. Way to fire them up down there, Coach.
We have 5 minutes and 34
34
seconds.
seconds left to see if we can get something going here.
Bulldogs offense comes back
Kyle Sermon's down there limping a little bit, going over to the water cooler. Another one of our seniors. No, he's a junior.
They will have a 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line.
No, he is a senior. I'm sorry.
38-yard line.
Well, our offense is back on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Ain't too much time left on clock.
not a whole lot of giddy up and go in our offense right now.
They got one-on-one on the backside. They got trips. Oh, he's going to tuck it. He's going to throw it. And he's hit.
And he's hitting the backfield.
Dang.
Number 4.
A loss of yardage on that.
With a catch.
It's like a loss of about 3 yards.
Brought down behind the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Had to be 2nd down. We're going to have to get a little bit more pep in our step out there, see if we can get at least a score here. 5 minutes left here in the final quarter of this spring jamboree. Kyle Broggins to our near sideline.
Timeout call.
Timeout called by the coach. Go ahead and reset everybody. Make sure we're not going to get a whole lot more of these opportunities. So make sure that we're on the right page and everybody knows what their assignments are. A lot of the fans have stuck around throughout this entire series tonight. Both sides still have a lot of fans. And I don't know how they do the proceeds of these. I don't know if Lanier County gets all the gate money or not. But we appreciate all those from Nashville and Pearson coming down tonight and all those from Lanier County coming in as well.
They got spread one back in the backfield. Puts the guy in motion.
Got a guy in
takes the snap.
motion.
Oh, it's a reverse.
It's a reverse.
It's a reverse. And it's a crack. Oh!
Yes, he
Great
got
job.
a first down.
Great job by Rashad.
I tell you what, I seen Rashad catch something last year that you threw, Noah, that absolutely amazing. As a young freshman last year, he played a wide receiver as well as quarterback. And a little trick play there by our new coach. And I tell you what, man, our offensive coach is calling up some shots now to see if we can't stay in this game and score here in this last
That's a great
minute.
call by the
That was
coach.
a great call.
That's a morale booster.
And
if
I tell you
anything.
what, if that would have been a good throw where he wouldn't have had to slide,
Oh, he
now,
would
he
have
was
took that to the
so
house.
wide open. Everybody bid on that thing, and he was all by himself over there.
He drops back to pass with nobody in the backfield. It's deep.
Deep.
It's in there.
Oh, and it was batted away. What a great defensive play by number 7 to step there and not get a penalty, but to bat that ball down. Great play by number 7 there. Give some perks where it's due, and he did a good job. But what a great hold there by the offensive line to give Rashad enough time to get that deep ball off. That was about the longest I've seen him to be able to stay in the pocket tonight and really get a good pass. That was a good pass.
That was a great pass.
Shot in the shotgun.
He's got time to throw. He throws a slant.
Oh!
Bobbled it and then hit hard. He is not coming up.
He was hit hard.
Drilled.
I think he might have got this breath knocked out. Nope, he's up. He took a lick right in the gut and coughed that one up. Got to hold on to those. I know it's hard, but you got to hold on to that one. That was number 12, C.J. Johnson, that took that hit. Yeah, you're coming into your junior year. You're gonna have to fight through those tough hits. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left on the clock. Lanier County down 14-3.
He steps back. He's got the pocket collapse. He steps up. He's looking. He's throwing. Oh, horse collar.
Where's the hey? Oh my! Right in front of.
Throw the flag.
Right in front of the line judge.
That's awful. That's the quarterback, too, that got pulled down.
Yeah, I know it. He was trying his hardest to be a mature move to get out of bounds, and and just got caught right there before he stepped out.
4th and 5.
I think it was a little bit more shirt than it was collar, but, boy, that was close. Tried to do a hard count. Puts Keontae in motion. Ball snap.
Oh, that's
going to be a false start.
Dang.
The line moved and the ball didn't.
Yep.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty.
On a 4th down, that makes it even tougher. 3 minutes and however many seconds that is, 94?
94.
3 minutes and 94 seconds. That's Lanier County time right here, friends. We really need to get that clock fixed. And so that'll mess you up when you look back. There it is, 3 minutes and 47 seconds left. We're down by 11. Yeah, Keontae in motion. 4th down and 9.
Oh, he gets hit late.
Oh,
It's a
interception
pick.
by number 9. but a great defensive play there by Keontae to bring big number 9 down.
Each ball is intercepted by Berrien County.
Well, that's about the same as it would have done
Yeah,
if it had been a turnover.
not a bad call.
That's
It's
not a bad call. I mean,
First down, Berrien County.
it's not a big deal because that was going to be 4th down anyway, so it just flipped the field over. Three minutes and 28 seconds left. I tell you what, our defense have played a good game. And,
Great game.
Yes, it's been a good game. I mean, oversized and outmanned, but they've come in there and they've
Got a
really
new
played
look?
good. Got a good new, yeah. No, they ain't got a guy out wide this time.
Got a guy number 7. He's taking it downfield. He's going to not step out of
Somebody
bounds.
caught him there from the back. I couldn't tell who it was. Chased him down from
Clock's
the
gonna
backside.
run.
Clock running. Be nice to have one more stop here.
Second and less than 1.
Quarterback takes a snap. It's a
Number
hand
7
off.
again.
Same exact play.
Same play.
He gains about
Got a first
7.
down. Did it? Got a first down. Gained about 5 or 6 there.
Rush play to the left side. Good enough for first down.
Great game by Lanier so far,
I got it.
offense and defensively.
Hey, don't move. Big old horsefly.
We're sitting up here dodging horseflies in the press box.
Welcome to Lanier County
I
Press
know, that
Box.
was close. Oh, he takes it right up the middle. Number 9's going.
Number 9.
Oh,
is
he's
not,
going.
he stepped
Tiptoes out of bounds.
Tiptoes out of bounds there.
Stops the clock with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left.
Flores, number 74, coming back in off the sideline.
Number 9 runs out of bounds, but not before first down.
2 minutes left.
In Bulldog
You gonna be up?
First and 10, Berrien County. 38-yard line.
I'm gonna just do it like this. I can't hear myself though. Hand off to the left. Number 9 has the ball. He's hit out of bounds. Gain of about 4.
Will run on the left side again. Short yardage, second down.
David Abbott just walks by the press box, and David did a good job. He's one of our middle school science teachers here, and did a good job with our golf team this year. They just had their banquet. And so, David, how'd y'all do in golf this year? They finished 7th out of 15. Does a great job coaching them. His son is in the band and does a great job percussion and trumpet and everything else. And got a great family, minister here at the local Lakeland Church of Christ. And not only is he a preacher, but he's a teacher, he's a coach, he's a man of wears a lot of hats.
He's a magician.
And he's a magician. And watch him vanish. You start talking to him and watch him walk out. The greatest middle school coach in Lanier County history.
Sign him up. Sign him up.
Man, I'll tell you what. No, David does an amazing job with our kids and leadership, mentoring, and all the activities that he does. I look out here, I see Brian Sermons, I see a bunch of our teachers that come out here to support these kids. And, of course, David doesn't have a son on the football team. He's got a son in the band. Of course, the band didn't play tonight, but he's out here supporting these Lanier County Bulldogs. And I know that means a lot to these kids when they see their teachers up here looking at them. Less than a minute left in this game. Again, we want to thank you for listening tonight to Lanier County Network, LCN TV. Make sure you subscribe to our channel at LanierCountyNetwork.com. And so you'll be ready at the end of the when the season starts. Number 20 went right up the middle again, but our defense has not yet gave up. They still went after them. 44 seconds left. And I tell you what, they haven't quit. They're still trying to fight and not let them score here. And so I'd like to see that defense just keep fighting even at the end of the game, down by 11. Clock is running, 40 seconds left. This will probably be one of the final plays of our game tonight. It's been a three-team jamboree.
Yeah, it's been a great night for football.
It's been good. We appreciate all the fans. We want to wish everybody a safe trip home to Nashville and to Berrien, and, of course, local here. Number
Sweep
20,
right.
number 18.
Oh, we got him. Oh, slam down.
I can't wait to watch this number 10 in the fall when he goes through summer.
That's the ball game. That's the ball game.
Watch him grow. We appreciate it. Hey, look forward to seeing all these new coaches. Noah, I wish you the very best in your next endeavor, your next chapter of playing baseball over at Faulkner University. And looking forward to hearing some great things for all these young men. We appreciate being with y'all tonight.
Lanier County 3, we'd like to thank all of you for coming out and supporting the Jamboree this evening. Have safe travels home.
I'm going to have to split
The press box.
I got to take somebody home.
Y'all have a good night.
You good? I'm sorry, man.